am praying. I am praying that this is working. Okay, let me know. Okay, so, oh my god, hey Icy, hey. Okay, so this is a change of pace pour moi. I'm actually gonna maybe do some design stuff just because like I'm procrastinating. You know what I need to figure out? I'm trying to figure out how I can see you guys as like comments, I guess. Okay, this is what I'll do. I will just kind of design, I guess, and then I will check back. Oh, maybe I can check on my phone, right? Let me go to my phone. But how are you? How are you? Mwah, mwah. Welcome. I'm these are like random thoughts for me. So, like, you know, I have random thoughts right now. And I'm designing. So these are some design things that I'm doing, and I'm trying to work on like some 3D renders just because like I'm procrastinating from like a script I was supposed to finish. Okay. I kind of want to check what you guys are saying. Hold on. Okay, perfect. Perfecto. So I wish I could kind of play my music. What is going on? Yeah. Okay, I'm like trying to design. I'm like, okay, Q. Pull up your comments so you can see, like, pull up the live so you can see what is happening. Music. Okay, I can see you guys' comments. So now I'm gonna like click out. So, what's on my mind? Two things. Procrastination is on my mind. Procrastination is definitely on my mind. And just a couple of things. So I think I'll start with what's in the title, and then whatever you guys want to talk about, we can talk about. But I'm actually designing some stuff terribly. I'm like testing out this like new feature where like you can kind of render 3D items outside of Blender using like Illustrator. And so you guys can kind of see like a kind of shitty, is this like sushi? I don't know. I think I was trying to make a drawer and then I just changed the colors. And then I think it came out to sushi. Oh God. So I'm going to put that there. So I'm trying to make a bowl of soy sauce. So while I do that, you guys can kind of chat. I can see your comments. So if you comment, I will see. So let's start, designer girl. Listen, I've been procrastinating. I've always wanted to do this. Let me make sure I not click on the wrong one. But like, these are all of my YouTube thumbnails. These are all, it's like about to show, I think. These are all of my YouTube thumbnails. And I've always wanted to like design a thumbnail like on stream, but I've just never been able to do that. So I guess it's, I don't know, maybe it's, okay, it's gonna flip back in a second. All right, so yeah, I've always wanted to kind of just design on stream, and this is so weird, this is so nervous for me, but I've been procrastinating. I've been a little nervous lately, so I think I'm going to probably private this live so that I can say whatever I want. I'm gonna knock on some wood so that I don't say anything too frivolous. But yeah, let's go for it. I have been in a slight crisis lately. I have been in, not like a writer's block, but I've been like trying to create something that I feel like I don't know if I have the capacity to do. Hey ADR, mwah, mwah, welcome. Also, I didn't do it for you too. Tara's, hi, welcome, mwah, mwah, welcome. All of you, welcome. Hello. So we can change, you know, the title and ting. So the thing for today is I'm going to be designing, okay, because I'm procrastinating for multiple things. My head is in the clouds, you know, trademark 88 Rising. You know, I am going through a crisis in quotation marks. So I think I'm going to be a little frivolous and talk in ways that I probably would not feel comfortable for something left on my channel. So I will probably private this. So I'm going to be doing a lot of confessions today and asking questions. What you see here before you is I am here. I'm literally here. And I will be designing some 3D rendering stuff. Just because I heard it was possible with a new update. And so I decided to give it a shot. At your left, you can see a sushi roll that I tried, but this is not really. I don't think I've ever seen sushi. I don't even eat fish. Like, I don't think I've ever seen something like this before. So we're gonna try. We're gonna just work on some design spec work, and then this is a bowl of soy sauce that I'm about to make. So there's that. We can talk about what's in the title. Okay, Thandiwe, like she says she's the chosen one, etc., etc. I don't really care, to be honest. She says she's the chosen one. All I really wanted to say about that is biracial people, like, I don't know what's been going on for the first 2 days of Black History Month, but dang. Like, you know, I don't know what's been going on with the first 2 days of Black History Month, but dang. That's all I wanted to say. Also, this is kind of random, but this is something I saw people laughing about. I saw people laughing about the fact that Storm Reed is not a biracial girl, but she is in fact light-skinned. And somebody made this joke where, you know, like she has 2 black parents, and somebody made this joke that they were like, I know she was like elated, you know what I mean? I know she was just like, somebody said she's happy she beat those allegations. And I'm like, dang, what a life, huh? What a life. So I thought that was kind of funny. And yeah, and you see, I don't even know what I'm doing, you guys. I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay. So it's supposed to be kind of fluffy, I think. You guys are going to see me fail at making a cup of soy sauce. This looks like an inflatable. It looks like a Girl Scout cookie. It looks like a cookie. And also, if I don't get the shape right, I'm literally gonna claim that these shapes are. This is no longer a little like plate of soy sauce. This is now like a Thin Mint, like a new improvised Girl Scout Thin Mint. So whenever I fail at making the shapes, I'm gonna change what I said it was supposed to be. Yeah, I think this stream is gonna go on for a while, so you guys can like grab a snack. I think I'm supposed to watch a movie at some point later tonight, but I don't know. On my mind. So that's all I have to say about Miss Thandiwe and her I am the chosen one. Very strange, very strange. And she like doubled down a fish eye. Interesting. Oh my god, I did not see this. I feel like it now looks like a button, like a candy. You see, I didn't see that. Maybe I should try and like, because I swear I watched. Oh no, that's not gonna work. Okay, that's not gonna work. All right. Maybe I need to do like a bevel, remove bevel from extrusion. Is that what I'm doing wrong here? What am I doing wrong? So yeah, okay. We're gonna continue doing this. Okay. I can do this. Si se puede. Maybe let's do revolve. How does that change if I press? Let's see what it's giving. Okay, next thing on the topic here. I watched Euphoria. Okay. I watched Euphoria per advice. So I have kind of ingested most of it. I have ingested it now. Also, I did get a really interesting comment that people will not be able to see on the channel from somebody who it doesn't really matter. Like, I don't really know if I'm bothered by the comment per se, but like, Okay, so I don't want to say I give up, but I will look at like another, okay, we're gonna make another shape. Tell me something you guys want to make and I will try that. So at some point during the stream, I'll like look at one of the reference videos and see how to get the bevel right, because maybe, is it this way? Maybe I need to do it this way. Okay. I think we're going somewhere. The soy sauce is back on, so we're gonna try it. Ooh, not me. So the soy sauce is back on. So here's the bevel. I think what I need it to be concave, I believe. No, not like this. Like it needs to go inwards. Okay, so let's talk about Euphoria. Where do you guys want me to start? Where do you want me to start? So yes, declaration. I have now watched Euphoria. I have now watched it. So all of you, I have seen some very interesting comments. You know what I mean? I've seen some very interesting comments. It's okay. I have watched it. Okay. So stop leaving interesting. There are some messages that people will never see on this channel, but people know I read these comments. That's also something that I feel like I notice people. I feel like people like this, but I'm noticing that people know that I read comments specifically. They'll just maybe hear me say it somewhere. I always say it in lives that I always read comments. Hi B, mwah, mwah, welcome. YouTube algorithm knows I want to talk about Euphoria. Yay, yes. Come sit down. Come sit down. Take off your shoes at the door. Please come sit down. My heater is on. I will make us a cup of hot chocolate. Okay. So, you want me to make Saturn? Okay, that's great. Let's pause on the soy sauce. So for those of you that just got here, I'm doing some 3D design work. I've never done this on my channel before. I do a lot of stuff with like art and design for reasons. I don't even know if I want to say for work necessarily. I'm constantly like tinkering with stuff. And so I'm not using Blender right now. I don't even think I know how to use Blender for real, but I heard that this update came out. So I'm going to try and practice and chat for honestly a few hours. I'm prepared to be here for a few hours and just shoot the shit. So yeah, I tried making some sushi. I don't think this is sushi. I don't eat fish. But I tried, okay? I made a shelf and then I changed the texture so that it's like wood. And then I tried to make a chopstick. So yeah, let's make Saturn. Let's start with something simple. That's a great idea, Tyra. That's a great idea. Something simple. Okay, so if I'm making Saturn, I know that I need at least like, I need like a circle. And I think the color of Saturn, I think I'm going to change the texture, but like, let's just choose like a light-ish brown. Like, maybe I could play around with the colors first before I start the 3D part. So yeah, let's do that. So here are my thoughts on Euphoria. It is very chaotic. I think a lot of my thoughts still are in congruence with the video that I made. Like, I do feel like there are some things that are like iffy about the writing, but one of the biggest cases that I made in that video is that I'm not sure that it matters, outside of the fact that I feel like Sam needs a writing room. I don't think that some of the ideas still don't come through. You know what I mean? Like, I still believe that. Give me a second. Let me plug in my laptop. Also, this is the first time that I'm not really recording from my phone. It's one of the first times that I'm like trying something new. Okay, so I feel in terms of Euphoria, now that I've kind of rewatched certain things and to its completion. Yeah, I just saw that. Euphoria just got cleared for season 3. Wow. I tell you, like, once you can get a solid show that people enjoy, that people continue to discuss, that consumers really, if you are really able to pass that test, like, even HBO will decide, like, they will give you money and make it work. And I find that so amazing. Like, dang, like, if you can get a solid idea that maybe people like or feel connected to, they're willing to, they're willing to move, like, they're willing, to move, the world. So, yeah. I like the fact that Euphoria displays a type of reality that exists. And I said this in, like, the video about Euphoria, that I was like, the writing isn't really good at times. Like, I don't think he's a good writer. I feel like he needs editors. I feel like he needs a writing room. Like, I said this, and I also noticed, like, I guess people don't be watching, like, I guess full videos, which is fine. Maybe. But I said in the video that I don't think it matters. Like, I feel like Sam Levinson is not a good writer. He can't necessarily write all these experiences on his own, which is why people usually have writing rooms and editors, et cetera, et cetera. But I feel like people are still able to understand the general idea. You know what I mean? Of course, there are fat people that go to high school. Of course, there are trans kids that go to school. Like, you know what I mean? But, like, that isn't your experience. So, I don't know. Don't feel like, it shouldn't be an offense if somebody maybe wants you to, to try something, to step up your game if you want to include those sort of stories. You know what I mean? And I think that was the biggest case that I was trying to make. I think something else that I was trying to mention is that, like, Sam Wilson, like, for you to be able to be somebody, to get somebody like Drake as your executive producer, like, it means a few things. Okay. So, yeah. One thing I really want to talk about Euphoria is that, like, this idea of jealousy in friends and how, like, dangerous that is, like, dangerous. You know what I mean? Like, jealous friends are very dangerous people. Like, jealous people in general, I feel like, are extremely dangerous. And there's just something about that, like, I've heard from women who are, I don't want to say older. Yeah, like, older. Just be, like, careful on, like, surrounding yourself with women who are jealous, and I feel like, sometimes you have these conversations in, like, the context of, like, you have these conversations in the context of, you're not too late, Resleon. I, like, just started talking random stuff. I don't know. I'm, like, I'm, like, partially distracted. Just thinking out loud. You guys could also control the conversation. So I'm making Saturn for Tyra, and I'm trying to remember, there's a way that I can add, like, different colors. It's just, like, these different things that, like, I snap my fingers, like, okay, come on, you can do it. See stuff what I like. I need a handbook, Sometimes there's, like, something it's, like, a very simple thing. It's, like, when you can, like, mix colors. But I'm, like, my head. I've, like, gotten to step 2, but, like, I'm forgetting the 3rd step of what I have to do here. So while I figure that out, let's continue talking. So, yeah, like, jealous friends are dangerous. And, like, just seeing, like, Maddie and Cassie, just seeing, like, this whole, triangular fusion, like, just seeing somebody see the foolishness in, like, the people who they're supposed to consider their friends is very, I don't want to say upsetting, but it's very, like, it's very much, it's very much like, wagwan. What are my thoughts on, who's your favorite character, and what are your thoughts on Elliot? I don't know. That's a great question. Who is you guys' favorite character in Euphoria? Who is y'all's favorite character in Euphoria? I don't want to say, like, Rue. I don't want to say Rue, but I think, like, just the fact that, like, kids... You know what? I feel like one of my favorite parts of the show is, like, how close I feel like my life is, or, like, I could have definitely been doing crack. Like, I could have definitely been doing meth. I could have definitely been doing meth, like, for sure. I think, watching Euphoria makes me feel like there are so many moments where it's just like, I know, like there's so many moments where I'm like, oh, I know that if I talk to this person and I went to this certain party and I drove in this certain person's car, like I know if my life like went in a certain streamline, like, oh yeah, I'd for sure be like, I would for sure maybe be dead. Like, yeah. Actually, yeah, I like Fesco. I like kind of how straight up he is, you know? I like Kat, you know, sometimes. Also, I noticed, like, you know, she's not there. And I guess I could have talked about that too, but I'm like, dang, like, some of the people that I would love to see more, you know, sometimes, you know, they're not really, I guess, like, main characters at the moment. Or they're not getting as many lines. Resleon says, so, am I the only one that feels like this show is dangerous for teens? A good show, very epic, but to me, it can entice teen viewers. I feel like a lot of teenagers do this, though. And this is something I talked about in, like, my Euphoria video. I was like, yeah, like, definitely went to, like, a high school or two that this happened. Like, this is normal. I feel like some of the misconception, it's like, I was reading, I think, was it a tweet? I'm not sure. I think I was reading this tweet, something where somebody had mentioned, somebody had said something like, I was reading this tweet where somebody was like, somebody said something around how, oh, high school parties did happen. I was just never invited to one. Like, that comment is kind of how I feel like I'm trying to explain how real Euphoria is. Like, Euphoria is like, people do this. This is very much a reality. This is very much a reality, I would say. Like, for sure. For sure. I would say that people are, in fact, you know, doing a lot of interesting things. All right, so let me just go ahead and search this up, because what does it make a gradient? So yeah, in terms of Euphoria, I feel like there's a realness to it. Like, for example, some people are complaining about how, like, I guess, I think this is white people. I don't know, but people are saying that, you know, people are using the R word a lot in this show, and, like, nobody speaks this way, and, like, and I'm just like, that's not true. Like, that's not true. Like, that's not true. Like, and people are saying things like, oh, people are using this R word and kids don't talk this way and it's bad, don't spread this around. But I feel like it doesn't take away from the reality that, I guess, people do speak like this and people do this. Does that make sense? Hi. Oh my. Hi. Whoa. Winter. Hello. Yo. Hey. Mwah, mwah. Welcome. Let me, okay, so Resleon says, I'm not saying that the show is unrealistic, just saying that some of these things are extreme and packing a variety of scenarios in one package. Interesting. I agree. And actually, and yeah, we can have a commentary on, like, commentary. We can think about it, like, we can be like, bro, is this safe? Like, even if this is a reality, even if kids are doing this, should we really be showing this? Like, it was how, like, there were some TikTok videos on how, like, teachers were going into the bathroom and seeing how kids were, like, trying to kiss the mirror, which I feel like that's something that people did in middle school, which is disgusting. But, like, people were like, oh my God, I look like I'm an extra out of Euphoria. And they had to shut down the whole, they were like, stop. You know, it's that kind of thing. Like, we could definitely think about, you know, dang. Yeah, even if this is something that people are doing for real, is that really, like, you know, is it a good thing? Should we entertain the fact that people are doing whatever? Okay, I figured it out, you guys. Okay. Let's go back. Let's continue designing Saturn. Okay, I've cracked the code. It's like simple steps. I'm like trying to think about how to, you know, bevel and do this 3D render. And like now I'm like, okay, I want to like change. I want to manipulate the gradient of this shape before I start. So you guys are going to you guys know we're just moving slowly in this whole stream. So if you're like, why isn't anything moving on screen? It's because I'm doing all of it at the same time. All right. Winter, hey girl, I am here. I went to boarding school and Euphoria is truly realistic. Listen. And yeah, unfortunately people do speak that way very often. Yeah, it's not my vocabulary, but Icy said I wanted to go to boarding school. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm leaving this stream up, so I guess I can go ahead and be a little bit more laissez-faire. Yeah. When I went to boarding school, or boarding schools, because I went to more than one, it was not like Zoe 101. Well, it depends. Like, if you come from an affluent, if you know, like, you meet that one white person that goes to Georgetown, they said that their daddy and the stepmom shipped him off to boarding school someplace in Connecticut. Like, I'm sure maybe those schools could be closer to like what we saw on television, but actually worse. I would say like rich kids, like affluent kids are, I don't want to say demonic, but like the stuff that they get up to, I don't even know where to begin. But yeah, boarding school, depending on where you go, it could be cool and maybe it couldn't be. But yeah, sometimes, is this weird? Sometimes I'm like, should I go back to college? And I'm still like college aged, of course. Like, I would be, like, a junior in college, a junior, sophomore. And parts of me is, like, I, like, wonder, should I just, like, sneak on to campus? Should I just sneak on to campus? Okay, you guys. We're in business. You guys. Actually, psych. Let me we're in business. Winter said, oh, mama, yeah, it's a show that's so dramatic, that's the entertainment. Yeah, and I think that's why I also said, I was like, the show remains, I think the Euphoria is good, is able to be good. It could be better, you know what I mean? But it's able to be good partially because of the fact that, like, you know, it's representing a type of reality that is real. Like, it is real. Like, there is a reality. You know, there is a reality. You know? Radial. I kind of want, should it be freeform? No, maybe like a radial gradient. And then I think I want to add one more. Copy. Oh. Okay. There we go. There we go. You guys are seeing me figure this out. It's like, I couldn't imagine ever being given like a test of like Illustrator on the spot, just because like there's so many things like I have to remember at once. And, like, I have to reference, like, certain internet stuff at once. Carrie Palms up. I'm at works on... Okay, listen. I'm designing some stuff. So, I think I'm going to be on live for, honestly, like, a few hours. We'll see how long I'll give it. But I intended to just kind of think out loud today. And just kind of chit-chat. So, if you're off in, like, dang, like, 2 hours, maybe... I might be on for 3 hours. I don't know. We'll see. But I don't have any cutoff time for today. So pretty much you guys are going to see me do random stuff. I'm trying to make 3D shapes. So we'll see how far I get. I have a goal to make sushi and soy sauce. This thing up here was supposed to be soy sauce and I still need to fix it. So I'm going to make Saturn as per request. And then after I make Saturn, I'm going to try again. I'm making a bowl of soy sauce with this sushi and another chopstick. Hey OG Lala. Mwah, mwah. Hey Q. Hey OG Lala. So let me read your guys' comments. Entertainment Resident says, Oh, Resleon says, depending on your culture, community, ethnicity, social class, some of these things may or may not be something you'd be exposed to. With the show, now the outsiders gain exposure / influence. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's really, really interesting. And that's true. There even, in fact, I would say like there were a lot of black people like across different ethnicities, including like Black American, ethnic Black American people that were like, this is not like, even if drugs were circulated in their community, like getting their hands on, first of all, these types of like grade A, like opium, like, like just all these certain types of drugs that they would not have access to in their community. But then two, it's like, it's not that people didn't do drugs, but like maybe at most what people would probably do is maybe weed, and they call it a day. Like, you know what I mean? They call it a day. Like, you're not doing shrooms, you're not doing all these other things in high school, even if you had access to it as a black person. And that's not to say that you didn't skip. Like, that's not to say that you didn't show up to school. That's not to say, like, you weren't skipping class. It's not to say, like, you weren't being bullied or you were beating up some people who were trying to bully you. It's just, we did not do all of this. Like, we did not do all of this, We did not do all of that. I think I want something. I wish this would allow me. Okay. So maybe I should like go for something lighter. Okay. Like, is this working? Okay. So let me try and do that. Okay. We have a gradient in place. So at this point, I am going to try and render this. I'm practicing, y'all. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, let me click save so that this can save just in case my whole laptop decides to crash. I'm like literally testing my graphics card at this point. This is like, I'm running OBS and I'm running like, I'm doing renders. I'm doing 3D renders. Pray for this laptop. This is the test. This is the test for the this is pretty much the test for this laptop. All right. So yeah, Resleon, I agree. Yeah, I definitely think like, and you know what? If you're like first generation, you have African parent, or second generation, you have some, African parents. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think I want to read some stories on people, like, we'll just use an example, like Nigerian American kids who their parents are first generation Nigerian, and if, like, what were the situations under which your kid was most definitely doing like crack, or they were doing drugs in high school. And I think it probably skewed towards like poverty, or you know what, not even, like, I'm gonna be really honest with you guys, like a lot of these rich kids that I've met, just like middle school, high school, like college, like they were the main people doing drugs. Like, I truly, if anybody can get their hands on the sort of substances that I've seen, or have these sort of like addiction issues that I've seen, outside of like maybe alcohol, because there were definitely some kids that were like addicted to like cigarettes and alcohol, but like drugs like this, I've only seen it at this capacity for like affluent people, usually like white, maybe Asian kids. But you know what? I think maybe the case under which somebody from like a different culture, community, ethnicity might have some of these drug related issues, or just issues that go on in high schools like Euphoria, chances are maybe you come from like a lower income neighborhood, and maybe the majority of the population that goes to your high school are probably not black. But I hear what you're saying though, in terms of like people are being influenced. Winter says, the whole glorification be entertainment conversation. Yeah. But I'll say that Euphoria doesn't romanticize much. Yeah. I have this, well, multiple people think that like Rue, that girl has died. Like she's literally being resuscitated as we speak, and we are getting sloppy flashbacks of what she claimed to witness before she passes away. Like, those kids speak like that all the time. When you said boarding school ain't what y'all think, mine was sort of like Zoe 101. I went to one of the top boarding schools in the country. Leon says, Winter, I think whether it's romanticized or not kind of depends on the teens consuming, you know? Interesting. Winter says, so it was giving Zoe 101, but the things I was seeing there, and I thought things only happen in the movies. The movies were just barely getting it right, to be honest, to be very honest. I feel you. Okay, Karen, okay, guys, okay. I'm dead. Karen Palm says, I won't do anything regardless, allegedly. Oh my God. Reslion said, I agree the show is a reality. I totally do. I'm just saying that tons of subculture usually remains exclusively within that community unless it's exposed to the outside world. DC the Purple Diva, hey. Oliver the West Side, hey. Mwah, mwah. Cameron Palm said, of course cocaine ain't cheap. X is neither. Tyro says, I think a lot of times they were just bored. Cameron Palm says, Rue definitely seems dead to me. Tyro said, yeah, I think Rue in the past tense. Yeah, something about like the past episode. I think like episode 3, second season, episode 3. I was like, All right, okay, Tyra. Okay, let's go ahead and complete Saturn. This is not. I can change the grid. I think I might change the texture, so the color doesn't really matter. But Reslion, I understand what you mean though. Around like some things people wouldn't have even known if they weren't shown it in the first place. Like, people wouldn't have even known that you could do stuff like this if they didn't see it on TV. Yeah, like, oh yeah, I think if I'm understanding what you are saying. Oh my God, happy belated birthday, DC the Purple Diva. Oh my God. 59 years. There's this like Beyonce song. It's like dun dun. Like, you guys know the song that I'm talking about. I was 13. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder what she said about people who were like 14. I'll like look up the lyrics later, but I'm trying to say that I'm excited for you. Another year is a blessing. I've been reading some articles lately around like the joy of like the blessing of getting older. Like, it's like a good thing. Oh my, I hope that doesn't sound like speculative, but yeah, like I'm reading a lot of like scripts and articles, and there's this one novel that I'm kind of starting around like, you know, it's a good thing. Like, it's good to get older. Like, to survive, to move on, to laugh, to live. Schooling life, yeah. You see how I'm struggling? Yes, schooling life, like, because Beyonce, I think at one point said, at 15, I wanna be. I said, baby, like, I'm getting to the point where she said people who were like DC the Purple Diva, because she had advice. She has like, oh, this person here, this person here, this person here, at all these like different ages of life. These are the things that you can embrace and experience. Okay, all right, let's render this. Okay, let's go to, I think I want to do inflate. Let's see what it's giving. Let me inflate this and see. Okay, so the biggest thing, in order to make this Saturn the way that I would like, it's a semi, I'm going to search that up, how to fix that later. How do I make a shape that's, I think this is, there's like a math term for shapes that are not completely like 3D. But it's okay. We'll just use a shadow and I'll turn it a little bit to the left. So maybe in order to make this Saturn the way I'd like, we have to, does Saturn have rings, Tyra? I'm trying to remember. But I think I'm going to put like a texture on this. Maybe like, let's see what it's giving. Interesting. I can't really see the craters like that. I mean, okay. This could look like a Saturn. This could look like a Saturn. Okay, so let me actually go ahead and change some of the colors, because I think Saturn does have like a brown. Like, It has rings? Oh, okay. Bet. Perfect. So, ooh. I don't wanna be. It has rings. Saturn has rings. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Let me do something. Q, what do I want to do here? Oop, is there anything wrong? You guys can see the stream, right? Is it working? Everything's working. Okay, perfect. Okay. I'm gonna look up. I want to see what sort of rings I want to put on the side of it. Yeah. Add some onion rings. Okay. It looks like the moon. Okay. Let's add some rings. You guys are like, see, you figured this out. I feel like I'm in school. I feel like I'm doing in school. Oh my God, it hasn't even been that long. Lordy. Okay, let's add some rings. Add some chaos, like onion rings. Okay. If you're just here, I've literally been trying to make sushi and a bowl of soy sauce, but you can see it's not. I'm gonna revisit it after I do this. So I'm like practicing different shapes, and someone by the name of Tyra Rose has requested that I make Saturn. So I'm gonna make some rings. Should I make an ellipse? Maybe. Hold on. Should it be like a line segment? Ask me what I wanna be. Yeah, girl, I overdid my stretching and pulled a muscle, so I'm praying today. Have to stretch some more, LOL. It was modern and ballet. Yes! I love that. Oh, I love that. Happy belated birthday, DC the Purple Diva. Res Leon says, that's pretty interesting. I'm just noticing them not being in scenes together now that you've noticed it. Okay. Ken Palm. Okay, that was in response to a comment, I believe, from Ken Palm said. Someone said that Cassie should have been Jules, but Hunter and Jacob had a falling out. That's why they ain't filmed together at all. At all this season, allegedly. Wow. Okay, let's make some onion rings. Oh my God. Come on, Q. I'm like thinking what would be best. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'll do it here. So let's go ahead and do something like this. Oops. So I think what I would want to do here is I would probably want to, or maybe revolve. No. Extrude. No, okay, let's inflate this. And then there's something that I think I can do. Like, I can... Okay, y'all see that? I'm like, you see? It's like, you see? You see what I'm trying to do here? Okay, I can do it. Si se puede. You guys see, I just made like an ellipsis kind of ring where I hollowed the shape out. Okay, so actually what I want to do is I want to move this shape forward, I believe. I need to make... Okay. Do you guys see what I'm trying to do? Do you see? I'm trying to like... So what would I need to do here? Because I need to make... Okay. Actually, something I could do is I could cut the shape. Because I need to cut out the back. of the shape. Actually, wait. Let's turn off this first. And let me cut the shape as a 2D object. And then if I cut the shape as a 2D object, I think I'll be able to... I think if I cut off, okay. You guys are like here. Wow. Come on, Q. A sentence. Okay. I think that if I cut the shape as a 2D object and then re-render it, I think we'll be able to get it such that like I can overlay this second object on top of Saturn so that you don't have to see the back part interfere with the planet. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that. So let me read some comments. Yeah, Resident said, it's not too late to stretch. I'm using CBD oil to relieve the pain. It's my own fault. Oh no. Tyro said, I don't know, Jacob seems like a villain in real life, like he's too good at that character. I'm so dead. Resident said, blame the music. Resident said, them UK actors be pros. Listen. Mm-hmm. So yeah, let me turn off the 3D, and then what I will do is let's move Saturn out of the way, and let me cut this object. Let me like try and see if I can shape this object, and it should work. So let me use the pen tool, or should I cut this? I'm wondering if I should use scissors. But yeah, those are some thoughts on Euphoria. Child. What was in the title? So let me look at what else is in this title. I'll talk about how Thandiwe says she was the chosen one. I watched Euphoria. What do you guys want to talk about? Okay, I want to say something that I thought was really interesting from somebody named Ryan Finn. And it kind of made me think, which slightly inspired me for kind of maybe working or practicing some of this on live, just because I like going live and I wanted to talk, but I also wanted to practice. I didn't want to be, nothing overwhelming. I just want to do something I like. So where are my scissors? Pencil, pen. Okay, fine. Let's use the pen tool. Let's see. Okay. Okay, y'all see, I'm trying to make the ring. Child, see some weather. Whenever I get nervous, I just said, I say that. I'm like, see some weather. The only reason why I even know that term is from this Disney movie. It was like this Disney original movie. Let me add a path here, because it's not supposed to flip. Okay. This could work. You guys. This could work. Okay, it's curved. It's from an ellipsis. Let's see. We're gonna render it and let's see if we can get a ring. Or like, it should show as a half ring once it's rendered. So, I'm trying to think. If it's cut, I'm trying to think what was wrong with the first shape. If it was cut and I try to hollow this out, I could run into the same issue. Okay, so let me copy this and we'll take this to the side. Let's go ahead and render this and see what it's giving. So let's do let's do extrude and bevel instead. And then, okay. And then I think this color could be white. And there's a shadow cast on this. Okay. Let me read some of the comments. Netflix, I guess. What are we talking about on Netflix? Okay, something I've been watching a lot of these like Chinese dramas. Like I've been watching yes, let's talk about Netflix. The Netflix cinematic universe. Let's talk about this Netflix cinematic universe because this is really like a thing. I think I want to make this curve to be a little bit more sharp. So let's actually take off the 3D for a bit. Let me go back to the pen tool and let me do some more adjustments. I kind of want it to come... Ooh, what did I just do? I want it to come inwards. So... I feel like you can't really see the... I want it to like... It needs to curve a little bit sharper. So maybe if I do this, because it's not supposed to film up. Let me add a few other pathways. Somebody who knows what they're doing in Illustrator is probably watching this like, why? Like, what? Okay. Do you guys see what I'm trying to do here? This is probably like, and like, I don't think, okay. Can you guys see it? Oh, God. Okay, a horseshoe. Perfect. It's lopsided, but it doesn't matter because I can change it. All right. Did you watch The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window? Listen. All I need to say is I feel like I need to buy blinds. I feel like we always have blinds, but there's something about like the way that people can see into your life is wow. I have not watched it in completion actually, but wow. And also that white woman talking to that girl and asking for information of like what's going on in the house. Could you imagine like if your neighbor is like asking questions about, could you imagine being a child and like somebody's like, you know, trying to pry into what it is you are doing? Like, is that not, I don't know. In my years of talking to strangers, like, wow. But no, I have not watched it in completion. I think I've watched the first 2 episodes. Or episodes? I'm at the very beginning. Have you watched it? One show that I low-key want to talk about as well from Netflix, Kenroy, is like All of Us Are Dead. I'm, Shookington. I feel like lately, Miss Netflix, like, they've been doing some interesting acquisitions, like, lately. Have you guys seen that poster of the Lord of the Rings? Like, that Lord of the Rings poster with the black hands holding what looks to be, like, a map, and, like, how everybody has gone, like, Let's, actually, should I change the title? I want to see if I can attract some people to troll. Actually, let me not invite that type of energy. I immediately no. Let me just rebuke that right now. All right, let's go ahead and extrude this. Alrighty. And I can always change the shape just a little bit, but we have like something like a ring. So something we should do is change the depth. So I need the depth to be, it's supposed to be like a slice almost, but it should have a little bit of depth. So let me do like 10 points, like a disc. Stranger danger, like 911. 911, what's your emergency? It was giving bevel. Okay, you guys see it? Should I zoom in? So, like, okay. It's kind of... Whoop. No, I want it to rotate, child. Okay. I wonder what this width will do. It makes it fatter, I think. Okay, versus like a little bit thinner look to it. So yeah, close. Okay, you can back up a little bit. Oh God, you guys know that sound. You can back up a little bit. You can back up a little bit. Okay. Oh, what is this repeat? Oh, okay. Like stairs. It kind of makes it a little... Let me zoom in. You can't see that. Okay. It makes like... It looks like it could be stairs. I feel like if I was making stairs, it could make it do that. Actually, I want to see what the spaces do. Interesting. All right. Tyra said it was giving Stranger Danger. Karen Palm said Netflix needs more black people. Yeah. I've been seeing some interesting shows that they've been buying, and all it tells me is that there is somebody at that company that know that they can select good work. You know, wasn't Sundance like recent? Sundance Festival was recent. Like, you guys have no excuses. I know somebody there is able to pick out good work, so you guys can't convince me. Like, you can't convince me. And also, something that I was going to say in some different video, I was going to make this video talking about, like, more so posing some questions around, like, the Webtoon and Wattpad. Because, you know, Wattpad, they just had that deal, I believe, with, like, Paramount. Like, I believe, where they're going to start combing the website for stuff to make into movies, I guess. But something I've been noticing is, like, there are a lot of Webtoon or shows that are being like developed out of Webtoon. Stories that essentially people have written. People who just put out their story somewhere, wrote, and it's not lost on me. It's not lost on me. And also, yeah, let's talk about Netflix being $20. So let me go ahead and like, let's take a pause from looking at shapes. We're trying. You see what I'm trying to do, Tara? I'm trying. Oh, is that what I should have done? Do you guys see that? So is that what I should have done for the soy sauce? Should I have beveled the inside? Is that how you get this? Okay. We're going to go back to the soy sauce. So let me go ahead and remove this. Let me remove the steps and let me try and put the ring on Saturn. And I would have completed the shape. Okay. So let's drag over. Let's take the shape. Zoo. Okay, and let's bring it to the front. Okay. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful. That's literally what I'm thinking right now. Careful, SpongeBob. Let me rotate it in 1 second. I'm going to rotate it. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Ah! Okay. I think. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful. Careful, SpongeBob. Oh my god. Okay. I'm sure as time goes on, I will continue to perfect. So let me rotate this a little bit. Okay. It's it's a little, the ring is, peanut head, just a little bit. But I want to like rotate it. Careful, SpongeBob. Oh, I think I should move it so that it's more like center. Okay. Okay, guys. Tyra, I present to you Saturn. Let me move my little box. Let's move the dialogue box. Okay. Let me zoom in. Okay, Tyra, I give you... What are we naming this? Saturn what? What is the name of this planet, you guys? Tyra, you have first pick. What is the name of the Saturn? Like, what's like the NASA code name? Let me like... This is so fun. I'm gonna save this file and I'll always have it. So let me pick a font and we'll name this planet. This is so... I did it. Okay, let me put Tyra Rose discovered. Oh my god. Do I know how to spell discovered, child? Discovered. Hooked on phonics, you guys. Hooked on phonics. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm spelling out the word. Okay. Tyra Rose discovered. This is called Saturn, and then we're going to give it a name. We're going to give it a planet name. Let me change the font. So as I change the font, you guys find a planet name, and we're going to give it that. Maybe something... I want something kind of bold. I usually go for like... we don't have Helvetica here. We have something else. Oh yeah, let's do this one. Let's do ethnocentric. Yo, like, whoa. Ah! Okay, this is like for, you know, for the fact that what? Okay, Tyra. Let me remove the hyphenate. I don't like it when hyphenates are like in baby, see myself you, I try to see you. Where's my hyphenate settings, child? Oh, it's in paragraph. Okay. All right. So let's name it. Oh, so exciting. Okay, so let's name this planet. This is Saturn. This is like the NASA code Saturn, and then we're going to complete the name. And I'll move it to the side. Whoa. Did we really do this? Whoa. You said codename Sam Levinson is sick? Fine. Okay. Saturn, codename. Okay. Saturn. We'll put like SL. No. I want it to sound cool. I feel like such a kid. Like, okay, fine. Okay. Levinson is Sam Levinson is sick. He got the cold. Okay, we made it. We did it. Oh! Okay, this is the code name. Wow, I made Saturn. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. No. Let me go ahead. Let me put another artboard on here, and then I'm going to move our creations to the artboard. Or I'll move our working creations to the second artboard. So let me make a second artboard real quick. Layers, libraries. Yeah, I need a second artboard. So give me a second artboard. Thank you. All right. Perfect. So let me move my head over here because I'm still streaming. Oop. Let me move my head over here, and then let me put one of my creations. Okay. So I'm not gonna move the sushi. We're gonna try again. Si se puede. We are gonna keep trying. So let me delete all this other stuff that's not relevant. But yeah, let's go ahead and try doing the sushi again. So yes, okay. Oh, okay, we did a Saturn. Oh my god, this is so cool. I feel like if you use, I feel like such a nerd, but like if you use like Blender, you'll realize why I might want to. Blender essentially is kind of harder to use. It takes a lot of time. But for something like this, like a software like this, like in this day and age, like to be able to do something like this, and I don't even know if we're allowed to export 3D objects. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm just, making shapes. But it's kind of a marvel. It's very hard to do. But thank goodness Blender, unlike Adobe, is open source. All right. So let me change the title of the stream. So what are we talking about now? So we're talking about Netflix going up to $20 in this economy. You guys, can you? Okay, question. And you don't need to tell me like too much of your business. Actually, let me turn the question on myself. Can I afford $20 a month of Netflix? That is a good question that I'm trying to ask. Like in between getting, in between like streaming services, like can people afford it? What do you think is going on? I think like originally like Netflix, they asked for a lot of money from investors so that they could afford to make the original content until they were able to make a profit. But I guess my question is like, why do they need to raise more? Like, why is it that they need more money? And I guess like this comes back to conversations around a lot of investors in Silicon Valley subsidizing the cost. They like really subsidize the cost of these things. Let me zoom in. No, I kind of still want to see my head peeking out. Let me like zoom. All right. Okay, perfect. So, I want to make soy sauce. Actually, let me just write that out. That's what we're doing. Soy sauce. Bowl. Yeah, I want to make soy sauce and then make sushi. So if anybody's joining and they're like, what am I doing? So what am I doing? Question mark. I am making... Okay, great. And then, yeah. Soy sauce in a bowl and then making sushi. Okay. Have you guys eaten dinner? Like, have you guys eaten dinner? Okay, Beyonce, this is far too much for mid shows. Oh wait, let me save. Did I save? I need to make sure I save. Okay. So let me go ahead and I want to attract people that want to argue about Netflix being raised. So where is my actual browser? Okay, here we go. I really like this font. Ethnocentric. I'm a little addicted to this font. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's called like font folios. Like, it depends on what you do, to be honest. But I do have like a repository of fonts that I'm probably supposed to use as like a standard option. But I feel froggy sometimes and just revert back. I'm like, this is a private sheet, so I'm able to just kind of like, play around and do whatever I want. Okay. So we're talking about Netflix being, Netflix is now $20. in this economy, oh my god. Q. Sometimes I have to crack myself up. In this economy, I was gonna make a short about doing a scam with TurboTax and tax refunds, and I was really gonna make a whole skit on this because I thought that was so funny. Like, you know those screenshots coming out of people joking, allegedly, I don't know if these people joking, some of these people joking about how they got back like $150,000 tax refund and they only made like, you know, $38,000 a year, and I'm just like, yes. Don't get caught, child. Don't get caught. In this economy, question mark, exclamation mark. Okay. Let's delete Thandiwe. Literally, I'm just gonna put in the description box. Thandiwe is the chosen one. Ciao. Okay. All right. So let's put I watched Euphoria. Okay, let me save it. In this economy, I also watched Euphoria. Okay, let me save it. And now I think it should have repopulated. Okay, perfect. The IRS is going to be at your front door. Listen, and I've been looking at, you know, people have been mentioning TurboTax. I'm like, how are you guys pulling this off? Like, dude, I need to get in on this. Like, IRS, stop playing. I got W-2s. Don't do it. Cameron Palm said, watching you do this is so cool. Oh my god. The tears in my eyes. Like, literally, we have accomplished Saturn. It's Tyro's discovered a new planet from NASA. You know, it's called Saturn Sam Levinson. You know, he has issues. W Vogue L, yes, he has issues. We have one lone chopstick. We have something that it was supposed to be sushi, and then something that looks like a cupboard. So yeah, we're gonna try and make this bowl of soy sauce. We're gonna try, because I saw an interesting trick. So let's go back. I did the shape correctly. Like, I think I did the shape correctly. I was supposed to group two circles inside of each other. And then when I went to go and play around with the bevel, I think I need to extrude something. Oh, whoops, my bad. Okay, fine. Let's go to settings. Okay, great. So I played around with something. I think it was in the bevel settings, and it's called like bevel inside. Let's see if this works. Okay. And do I need to like select? I'm just trying to figure out what do I need to do? Do I need to do round outline? Round outline. No. So we're going to just play around with it. Okay. Not bevel inside. Okay. Should I do it one shape at a time? Okay. Because I think this was only for extruding, and then let me check it out. Okay. I really like this font. Yeah, ethnocentric. I really like this font. Yes, the IRS is gonna be at my door. Listen, I've been seeing how people have been doing some of this like money laundering with NFTs. I'm waiting for when I want to talk about some of these things. I also don't know if I want to talk about anything anymore. Like, a weird comment to make, but something that I was gonna say when I feel like excited now. I feel like elated and happy now. Something that I was getting on stream and something I was gonna say. I was gonna talk about how like I might need to spend some more. I think that I'm okay spending like 3 weeks or 4 weeks in picking out an idea and then doing fuller production for it. Like, you know, even like videos where they're just jokey joke, like the Sophia Nur one, bro, that like cracks me up. Like, just what am I coming up with? Sometimes it just makes me laugh. But long story short, I was thinking like maybe I need to alternate between like picking something to do where it might require me to do some more production for it. Not necessarily because like some of the other ideas couldn't just be posted, but like, I don't know, why not? Like, I have no expectations, and so I don't have any expectations, but sometimes I feel like, oh, if I spend all this time doing all these edits, like, would I care? Not even if other people would care, but do I care? And I think I do, but sometimes when it comes to some of my ideas, I'm like, dang, I know somebody who could help me like do, you know, go and create like a 3D background, but I can't do that. Sometimes I'm afraid to like explore ideas because of how hard it might be. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I feel nervous about like exploring different ideas or trying to do something or doing something because I'm like, dang, that's going to be really hard. Or I know that that's going to take me a lot of time to figure out. Like, you guys are witnessing right now, like, it could have been anything. It could have been me trying to do something in After Effects. What was that? That Kelly Stamps video. Oh my God, that blueprint video that I did of Kelly Stamps. And I did that whole petite segment of her on this talk show. Like, bro, like, not to talk of like the file size and how large it was and how my laptop was huffing and puffing, but just like the amount of time and I feel like skill it takes to be able to do some of these things is hard. It's like hard. It's hard. And so I'm really proud of it. I'm really proud. Like every little thing, like for example, when I talked about music and like Jaden Smith was in the video and also sometimes I really wish I could post copyrighted music because there's certain things that like the way that I had thought of it in my head came out, like the way that I had envisioned it was maybe with a certain sound that I know like copyright claim, and I don't, and I really wouldn't care. I don't make money off this channel or anything like that, but I don't know I think the rules around like using copyrighted like works is, I think they're like stricter, so it's like even if you're not making quote unquote money, you could still get into like trouble. They can still like choose to take that whole shit down just for using that. So yeah, long story short, I think I want to choose an idea, even if there's a video that I've made, maybe I haven't edited. Maybe I should edit videos that I comment on more regularly. And I don't know, maybe I want to try hard and just sit down for a few weeks and do something that I know is going to be hard to make. Ryan Finn had said something, and if you're watching to this, if you watch the whole thing and you hear me bring up Ryan Finn, whatever, she was in this one live and she was talking about For Y'all Entertainment, and she was like, even when nobody was watching, 4YE, like Jermaine, like he was editing like his life depended on that shit, you know? And it's just like, she was talking about this idea of putting out a certain type of quality of like work, even for the little stuff. And so that made me think. I'm like, you know, when your mom tells you like, dang, they're disappointed in you, or you know you can do better, you can push the boundaries like more and more and more. Like you can think and try and do it. Which is possibly why I'm also doing some of these 3D work, because I want to try at least once before, in like 6 months. So like once before the summer, I really want to try and cut out the background. I want to change the background of one of my videos. It'll be really hard to do, but I've always wanted to see if I could try and do it. Like, and it can be like a static background, but like I've always wanted to see if I can like just change the background of one of my videos. Just because I've wanted to explore different ideas where like I can create full ideas out of these animations, which I'm not even sure, like, this isn't even like my animation thing of choice. It just kind of fell in my lap. But yeah, like my tapes queue, like I literally want to be like in a different background space, and I don't know what sort of idea I'll use it to do, but that's something I want to do. But I know it'll take practice, and I know like maybe I might have to go into Blender and create like a background. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about that for now, about myself and my thoughts. Let me go ahead and talk about the IRS, TurboTax, and tax refund scams. Yes, listen, I've been seeing what the little tips and tricks people have been using this tax refund software for, and all I'm gonna say is I'm gonna be testing that shit out, because I think I fall into like the tax bracket of some of these softwares for free. Well, actually, no, like TurboTax and I believe like HR Blog, well, specifically TurboTax, they had been lobbying for like 20 years for people making under, I think even like $38,000 to not be able to do it for free on their platform, which is unfair, but whatever. So yeah, talking about the IRS schemes and how I did in fact get a tax refund check of $152,000. To be seen. Cameron Palm says the IRS is going to be at your front door like bop, 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 bop. Bruh, 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 cut. At your front door. You guys can tell I'm like slightly procrastinating. Okay, let's see. Q, you can do this. Si se puede, si se puede. So the first thing I need to fix, this is supposed to be a bowl. This brown part is supposed to be soy sauce. This is supposed to be the bowl. So yeah, let's fix the fact that this is supposed to be a bowl. That's like my first mistake. And this liquid is supposed to go inwards. So, but if I hollow this out, it's not gonna look right. Okay, let's remove the hollowing out. I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, what is this? So the software is trying, child. Ooh, whoa, is this a... Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, fine. Let's go ahead and inflate. Let me go ahead and see if I can pull up how they're supposed to do this. Cameron Palm said TurboTax is free, but it makes more sense to go to your tax person so they don't come after you. Listen, I've heard of people just like, I've even heard like just taxes just not being filed properly, in the sense of like, you know that you did not elect like a tax withholding status or whatever, but you're still being told that you owe like money, when you know for a fact that you had been paying money on your W-2 and you had no credits, you elected no credits, and all of this sort of stuff. And these are people that are making like, you know, I believe like under $72,000 a year. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you know, wagwan. Like, I've heard of just, and so yeah, to speak to your point, Cameron Palm, like, yeah, I've been hearing about how people just doing their taxes in general with TurboTax and sometimes HR Block, it's just not done properly, or you could have gotten a larger refund, you know what I mean? Or you could have elected certain sort of tax credits, but it's just like, who knows? So yeah, like I've heard this multiple times, like, you know, go to maybe your, you know, tax store. I've heard when I was in uni, like there's a way that you could actually go, well, I don't know if this is the case for like other places in the United States, but like you could go to like your library and they would help you file your taxes for free. And they would help you do it, like the whole, like, so like getting the tech credits and making sure you have the correct withholding and like withhold more or withhold less, whatever. Cameron Palm said, or Tyro said, yeah, my parents have a neighbor who does our taxes for us because I know I would screw it up. Yeah, like I've heard of people who, even if they have like a small business or, printing stickers or whatever, they go to like their parents or like their uncle or somebody who has like something, where they usually are able to do the taxes, and they just go ahead and do like the whole family's taxes for them. Just the whole family. Just take all of the receipts, everything that you need, do as much bookkeeping as you can, and then take it to that one person who will help you do the whole taxes. And they help people do that. Cameron Pump says, and the IRS will literally send you a letter saying you owe them 0.01 cents. They don't care. Yeah, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. There's a story I want to talk about how this one creator that I could have been working with, maybe allegedly, was trying to do tax evasion. And I had to try and explain to this person. I was like, yeah, in the United States, the IRS... like, you don't get it. Like, you don't understand. Like, the IRS here in the United States, we don't do any of this. Someone got paid. And now, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but, like, now, any transaction over $600, any transaction over $600, and the IRS said, listen, we know and you know that somebody was paid $600. Like, even now, like, I think even for non business transactions, it's like they can see, like, the banks, like, if they needed to request, they can see if you were just given like $600, and they can just look into that. Cameron Palm said, the IRS said that they are very underfunded and it's easier to audit poor people. OMG, the Tasha K and Cardi B situation, you can talk about that. Listen, you know what I realized from the Tasha K and Cardi B situation? Tasha K is rich. That's what I think I noticed. I was like, dang, Tasha K has money. I think, like, you have to have a lot of money to go to court with somebody who you know for a fact has a blood contract with, like, Atlantic Records. You know what I mean? Like, they've put too much money into Cardi B for her to lose any sort of lawsuit with a pedestrian, like, commoner person. Unless it's another, like, unless it's like the state, unless it's like the FBI gets involved or something like that. Or like institutions or people who have equal amounts of access to money. And so when we got the information, because I'm going to change the title. So let me put Tasha K, Cardi B. Okay. So when we heard the news about, like, how apparently Cardi B had given Tasha K the ability to essentially settle outside of court or drop, to drop, these little claims that she made, or to apologize or to remove the videos, like, and I think even before the lawsuit, I did not read all the court documents. I did not follow all the document trail. So this is alleged. But, like, allegedly, Tasha K was sent a cease and desist. She was, in fact, sent a cease and desist. So not only was she sent, like, a cease and desist, allegedly, but during the lawsuit and precursor and before the lawsuit, allegedly, she was given the ability to just settle or just be like, just go ahead and apologize and we will let it go. We will let it go. And that's what I realized. And if that is true, because everything I just said is alleged. If that is true, then I am now sure that Tasha K is rich. Like, for you to have to go toe-to-toe with somebody who you know has access to money, either you know a lawyer that is shady, like Vincenzo, like that 1K drama, like they will literally come to your house, kill you, burn your house down. Like, unless you know a lawyer like that, unless you have a legal team or you have the peoples, you have the triad on your side. I'm mentioning all of these buzzwords. Unless you are, unless you know those sort of people, that are like, it doesn't matter if we win or lose this case. Like, you winning or losing your life, so pick one. You winning or losing your life, so pick one. What do you want to continue, this lawsuit or your life? Like, but she doesn't know people like that. So, you know, and she doesn't, and we know, like, you know, she doesn't have so much money, but clearly she has enough to be able to engage Tasha K legally like this. And I think that was the most shocking thing about this. I think the second shocking thing about this is, like, how do I say this? Tasha K talks about, like, I guess her fan base is a certain sort of niche, or like the things that she says, because she was essentially in, I believe, allegedly, a defamation suit, like a defamatory comments. And the only way that you can beat, like, defamation or, like, libel, like, you know, these sort of things, is if you told the truth. And it's happened before where, like, I'm forgetting the celebrity, but this happened between them and, like, a magazine, where, like, the magazine had said something and he sued, but then they were like, oh, no, this is, like, true. This is true. Like, this is true. This is true. And he didn't win the case. So I think the second shocking thing to me is, like, dang, like, and I feel like a lot of people say the word alleged. Like, I think that's another thing. It's like, how did you get sued? Like, how did you get sued for making claims on the internet? Like, did she not use the word allegedly when she spoke about Cardi B? Did she say things that could have not been true without an alleged statement? Like, what is that about? Like, how is that possible? Like, because it's like Tasha K is one of the few people that have gotten sued. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's a part of the other shocker of something like this. It's like a lot of people say a lot of interesting things on this internet, myself included. I feel like sometimes, you know, some of these opinions, you know, are babadash. They're full of shit, you know? Maybe. I've taken down some things. I've taken down some things that I don't maybe believe in. And some things, some ideas, like if I'm still workshopping it or I'm pondering it, you know, they're pontifications. This is like a Socratic seminar, pretty much. I don't know. I don't take myself too seriously. I don't know. That's me. I can't speak for other people. But, like, a lot of people I feel like are quote unquote commenting, you know? So how is it possible that you got sued? Like, and especially if you, I don't know. I feel like maybe like another YouTuber, if they were sent a cease and desist, yeah, maybe they might laugh at it and might talk about it on live, be like, oh my God, this person sent a cease and desist. But I feel like if somebody was like, no, I'm going to sue you and I'm going to give you the option to take your video down and stop talking about me, I don't know. It's not that deep. Especially if I know, like, Tasha K, like, you know, she has some money. But do you have as much money to pay back? What was the settlement? Was it like $3 million? So, let me read some of your comments, because I just saw something from DC the Purple Diva that I find interesting. So, let me read it out to the audience. So, Cameron Palm says, Tasha K is going to go broke after this because she'll have to pay $6 million because that's $4 million is taxed. Uh-oh. Cameron Palm said, I doubt she has $6 million in liquid assets, maybe $2 million. Interesting. Oh, was the settlement $6 million? Hey. Cameron Palm said, and it also would be against her brand to back down. Interesting. DC the Purple Diva says, that Dennis Byron weirdo who was allegedly employed by Cardi went after Tasha K's kid. That's what escalated this, and she had to move. And that's why Tasha K wouldn't back down. Whoa. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about, because, I mean, this is true for a fact. Like, well, you know what, Q? Listen, I'm not in that business. All I will say is, like, hasn't Cardi... Was there not a situation where Cardi B had sent, like, goons after people? Like, this is not, like, the first time, like, she has done something like that. No? Allegedly? If I'm recalling this situation, is this hypothetical? Like, you see, I'm trying to cover myself. I'm posing a question here. Okay, come on, Q. Let's make some soy sauce. Okay. Should I mute myself? Oops. Because I have to find the video. So you guys keep talking. I'm going to find... There's a way that I'm supposed to do this bevel thing that I'm supposed to do. Hold on. Actually, you guys... Oh, wait, no. TikToks might have, like... I think... Okay, so I'm gonna, like... Let me... Because I think I... Where's the video? Bruh, bruh. Skitty bop bop. And I think... Scooter boom. Okay, let's see. Okay, you guys, I think I might have cracked the code. Okay, we're making headway on the soy sauce. Okay, I get. Okay. So
I'm posing a question here.
Jesus, why do I sound so loud?
Okay, come on, cute.
Okay, let's open you guys back up. Let's attack this. We can do this. Okay. Carrie Palm said allegedly can only get you so far. DC the Purple Diva said another YouTuber was doxxed by that weirdo back, and now because of the opposition to Cardi B, that's not allegedly YouTuber is Jovi Beauty. Wow. Wow. I guess ironically enough, Ken, right? You know, you're right. Like allegedly can only get you so far. Like in and out of the court. Like pretty much people are willing to play dirty and do something that they're not supposed to be doing. Wow. If that is true, I'd be kind of terrified. You know, like that's the thing with like rich people. Like people who have access, like they are willing. You know what I mean? Like they are so willing to just destroy your life. Like they said, by any means necessary. I will anger you. I will come after your children. Okay, DC the Purple Diva, can you elaborate? So you say that Dennis Byron weirdo, who was allegedly employed by Cardi, went after Tasha K's kid. That's what escalated this, and she had to move. Wow. What do you... Can you elaborate? Like, I don't know. How did he go... How did this person go after the... Was this person kind of talking about her child? And then, you know... And then she was just like, oh, heck no. So this is the plan for the bowl of soy sauce. I'm thinking, this is like my math head right now. Let's make a cross-sectional... Did I say that right? Let's make a cross-section. Let's make a cross-sectional shape as a... Let's make a two-dimensional cross-sectional shape of what like a soy sauce bowl and content would look like. And then I'm going to try using... I'm going to try using the Revolve 3D render and see what we get. So that is my new... That is like my new thing. So we are still making this, but I'm going to try I'm going to try making the bowl and the soy sauce as a cross-sectional shape and see if that will work. So we're going to give it a try. So the first thing I need to do is make the bowl, which the soy sauce bowl can be white. So let's go ahead and make the corners. Can you guys even see that? We'll find out. We'll find out. Should I make the bowl red? What is that tacky? I don't know. Is that tacky? Could I do a shape? Is this? I hope this is not suggesting anything about like soy sauce. I like the pattern though. So let's just use this pattern as the soy sauce. I also want you guys to see it. So the next thing I'm gonna do is let's go ahead and let's change. I want to make this curved. So we need a cross section, you guys. Come on, calculus 1. Come on, AB calculus. I want to make a cross sectional shape that is 1/4 of the shape of what like a soy sauce bowl would look like. And then we're going to maybe just replicate the shape and then change the color for the soy sauce inside of it. And then we're going to try, we're going to render it and see what we get. So let's go ahead and change this. I need this to curve. You know, like how soy sauce is curved. Or like how a bowl is curved. Come on, Q. Come on, Q. Come on. You can do this. Si se puede. Si se puede. I keep telling myself that so that I can like believe in myself. Oh, wow. So I can believe in myself. Okay. Wow. What am I doing? No, I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Okay, let's do this instead. Yeah, this could be like the bottom of a bowl. I think so. It needs to be a cross-sectional shape. So I just need to make like a 1/4. And it needs to curve. So... Okay. You guys can see what I'm trying to do here. Can you imagine, like, God, math and art intertwining? Does this look like what half of a bowl or like 1/4 of a bowl would look like? Maybe like this, right? Maybe a little bit more curved. Actually, no, let's do some pottery work. Yeah, let's design like what would part of a bowl's edge look like. So this would be the edge. I'm kind of hungry. Okay, this will be 1/4 of my bowl. Okay, great. So, should I change let me change it to a flatly color so that it's not too confusing for you guys to see. What's the color of a bowl? Let's do like a gray so that you guys can see it. So this is like the edge of it, like the rim, and this should be the bottom, and we'll see if this works. So let me go ahead. I need a shape that fills this in. So actually, let me just do a square. Yeah. Did I do it right? Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to probably cut this anchor. Oh, did I do that right? No. Let's do it the opposite way. Let's cut the anchor here and then move the shape up. So I'm going to try and fill it. You guys see that? Si se puede. You know when you're like trying to do like a math problem or homework or something and you just start crying? You're just like, no, it's not going the way I want it to. Like, I don't know what to do. It's not right. Like the problem set is not happening. Okay, do you guys see what I mean when I say like we want to fill it with some sort of liquid? So like okay. Almost there. Come on, Q. Almost there. You guys are seeing how, like, I try to encourage myself. Okay, so let me read some of you guys' comments. Kenry Palm says, I honestly think Tasha had a horrible legal team. I think after that first cease and desist, listen, I don't know. Like, as somebody who, you know, it's not as though I come from a certain type of You know when you can challenge people who come from like certain backgrounds. You know what I mean? You know? And so I guess it makes me fearful. Ooh, no. Stop. It makes me fearful, I guess. Thinking about like I need to make this a straight edge. Okay. All right, let's try. Dang. What am I missing? What am I? Okay. 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 Her legal team had a horrible legal team. I think I would agree. I feel like if there was a possibility where she, especially if she didn't have the truth, you know what I mean? What there's this one YouTube channel called it's called like she's an attorney. She's an attorney and she's no longer doing attorney work, and she used to be an attorney in the music space. I think I was subscribed to her. But yeah, she, I believe, read like the documents that I guess were public. But what do I want to say? I'm going to say if you knew that you did not, I guess, tell the full truth, and you knew like you didn't have the truth to present and to protect your ass, I wonder, you know, that's all. Like, I wonder if it was, the idea. I wonder if it was a wave, you know? Like, if you knew that there was a chance that you might have not been able to win, then I feel like the risk is too great. You know, the risk is too great. Dang, what am I need to make this straight. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Okay, then let me see if I can move this. No. So I can move this. Okay. You guys see? This needs to be, I think, a straight, like, edge. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. Okay. I think I need to delete this. DC the Purple Diva said he docked her 12-year-old child this time and her dog. He was following her child in Atlanta. What in the world? Huh? I don't know how to say this. You see, because I say a lot of things. So take what I'm about to say very, very carefully. It's like how I said after the video, you're not untalented, you're just poor. I think that suggestion that I had around like, oh, poor people need to scam more, or they need to be given kickbacks. You know what I mean? Like Robin Hood type of shit. Like, this is what I'm about to say here. Everything I say right now could be hypothetical. I feel like if somebody did that shit to my child, I feel like all bets are off. And I don't know how to portray this. You know? I don't know how to say that in any other way. But if you mess with my kids, all bets are off. And those are the rules. Those are the rules. So, and I feel like also when people play dirty, when people play dirty, I don't know. I feel like all bets are off with that type of behavior. I don't know what I would do, man. Being like a child in this world, like being like a parent, I would never want to see my children suffer. You know what I mean? Like somebody is trying to hurt them. You know? So I don't know what I would do, because like I'm just saying this as somebody who like maybe I'm off the edge, because if somebody did that sort of stuff to my kid, all bets are off. Pretty much all bets are off. All bets are off, child. Okay, it's straight. So, all we need to do is fill this in with a liquid. Ooh. All we need to do is fill this in with a liquid. I don't even think you should be able to see the inside. And something I actually think I might want to do. Okay. I think I would like to curve this. No. Behave! There we go. Am I almost there? Soy sauce. Okay. You guys see like what I'm doing right now? Okay. DC Purple Diva said, he's my age. Why is a 60-year-old man fanboying for Cardi and doing this weird stuff? People deify celebrities. It's weird. Like, it's very strange. Like, it's very weird. Like, it's very, very weird. Like, you know, if we're asking, like, why is some 60-year-old man doing the bidding of this guy? Bro. I don't know. I feel like I don't even want to know if I want to know the answer to why somebody would behave in such a manner. It's very frightening. It's very, very frightening. Could you imagine though, like, she did this lawsuit, but what about the situation? Like, if this is true, like, what about her kid? Like, has that been resolved? Has that been resolved? And I think that answer, you know, that is not something I'm sure I want to know the answer to. So, something that I'm going to do, I need to make this a square. So close. So close. We're very close. We're very, very close, you guys. We are very close. So, after I do this, like, there is this show that I watched. It was this, there was a show that I watched where, like, for reasons, this woman who came from, like, a poor family, she had a child with a man that was affluent. And so she was no longer in the ability, she was no longer in the position to take care of this child when he got sick and he needed medical care, but this woman was poor. And so she asked, obviously, the son of, like, the father of her child to help take care of him while she got back on her feet. And then he took that out as an opportunity, I guess, to, you know, take the child away from her and claim that she died in some, like, fucking car accident when she was alive, and she just gave, you know, she just gave her son, it was, you know, it was temporary. It was like a foster home. Like, hey, I need to go work, and you have access to the best medical care in the world. You have access to some of the best medical care in the world. All I need you to do is take care of my child. And instead he took that as some sort of invitation to do God knows what. There is a situation in the show where people were bullying this child in school. Okay, I think I got this as straight as I could have gotten it. But I think we are ready to try out this. And the only thing I need to do is round out these edges. So long story short, this kid was being bullied, and then, you know, she found out because, oh yeah, and she snuck into so the reason why she got updated into, like, how her child was doing was because she faked her identity. She faked her identity and then found out, you know, she found out, I guess, how her kid was doing because she was his tutor. And so that's how she knew that he was being bullied. That's how she knew that he was being bullied in school. Okay. We are finally ready to try and render this. Wow. So what she did instead of the stepmom. So the stepmom, she went to her and she threatened this woman and she said, you better get your kid in check. Leave my child alone. Leave my child alone. And don't let this happen again. Don't let it happen again. But the biological mom, who had been posing as the tutor, I'm going to copy this just because this was so hard to do. It wasn't hard to do, but I'm sure there are tips and tricks. Okay, so what I need to do now is I need to group this together. Actually, let me ungroup it and change the color. So let's change this back. Let's change this back to that pattern. I thought that was cool. And then let's change this to the color of soy sauce. Is soy sauce? Soy sauce, I think, is dark. Is really dark. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this and then I'm going to group it. And then, finally, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and try. Let's go ahead and try this out. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what it's giving. Tyra, you said, I'm trying to see the vision. A cross-sectional shape. Let's see if this is going to work. Let's see. Crossing your fingers. Okay. Should I do... Okay. Okay. Let's see. Cross-functional shape or cross-section. I need to make a cross-section. I need to make this into a cross-section. And then I need to try... Okay. Give me a second. Let me check. Let me check, child. Let me check. Let me mute myself so that I can scream for like 2 seconds. Okay. Okay. Let's go back. I think I'm doing this right. Revolve. $360. Okay. We can do this. Sí se puede. Like, no. I'm like, no. 360. This is a cross section. Okay. Should I shift? Should I turn it? I wonder why the color didn't take. Sí se puede. Okay. Cross-sectional shape. So now I can apply a 360 view on this. Okay. Also, is this upside down? Because I can see a peak of the color. Can you please go to 360, please? 60. Bro, don't crash on me. Don't do anything stupid. Do not crash. You better do as I have asked you to do. Do as I have asked. You see what this is trying to do? This is trying to make me look stupid. Is this laptop about to crash? If you don't take That's a long screen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Is this crashing? Okay, hold on. Hold on. It's glitching. It's okay. I'm right. I'm right and they're wrong. Okay. Because I know exactly what I'm doing. This needs to be a cross section. Then I can apply an isometric view from the top. And then carve out the inside. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is I just want to double check this isn't upside down. So I'm going to try and turn it and see. Okay. Okay. Well, it looks upside down, but it doesn't matter. No matter. You see that? What is that? Is it... Okay, it doesn't matter. But you see the top. You see how I'm like Inspector Gadget? Like, Okay. Cute. Okay. The next thing we're gonna do is... Actually, no, I kind of need this to be front facing. I just want to make sure I'm doing this from the right direction. Because you see, is it upside down? Is that what's happening? Like, hold on. Dang, this laptop is, This laptop is like, I've done everything I've done, Q. Is this not concave inside? Okay. Fine. Let's do this. Just cause like... Make sure to save it. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Save. Control S. Control S. Control S. Control S. So... Let's try and hollow out the inside real quick and see. I'm close. I know I'm close. I need to rotate this. Why is it black? Like, it looks like those mint candies. Okay. Let's go ahead. I'm trying to figure out like... Okay, let me think about this. A cross-sectional shape that I could apply revolve. I can increase the revolve angle to 360. It did come out as a 3D shape, but there's something else. So maybe let me remove the hollow out and see. Whew. Wow. The way I am trying. Okay. Let me go ahead. Okay. Let me go ahead and control save again. Let me add some support. Let me add some emotional support. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna copy and paste this to remind myself of what it is I am trying to do. I am trying to create a bowl of soy sauce for my sushi. That is what we are here to do. I am creating a bowl of soy sauce for my sushi. So that is for moral support. Let me click save. Okay. So Okay. Like, you guys are like, what is this automaton doing? Okay, so I'm gonna scream again. So I'm gonna mute myself. Give me like 15 seconds. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. What did you guys eat for dinner? What did you guys do today? Did you guys just chill? Was this supposed to be one shape, do I think? But yeah, what did you guys do today? What did you guys do? Everybody. Everybody. Bro, I know what I'm about to share my screen. Like, I know I'm not crazy. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, I'm so close. I know I did this right. So what is the issue? Let's go ahead. Let's take off. Oreos. Oh my god. Okay. So let me go ahead and do something. Dang, this laptop is it's like huffing and puffing, to be honest. So I would like to just go ahead. Let's go ahead and delete the 3D on it. Let's go ahead and change these colors real quick. Everybody. And let's change the fill. I think that's a part of what's going on. No. I don't want any stroke. And then... yeah, let's... I know I did this right. So let me press Control Save on this. Let's try this again. A cross-sectional shape. A cross-section of a bowl at a 45-degree angle. If I apply this revolve at 360, I should get like... Okay. I should get what I think I'm looking for. Dang, I feel like some people need to do some like, oh, interesting. Now it looks kind of wide. Okay. Do I need to hollow out the insides? Is that what it is? I have a feeling this is upside down. Do you guys see? Is this upside down? Am I getting it? Do you guys see? Okay. But you know, this was supposed to be the edge, no? Okay, let me change the shadows, because you guys are like, this girl is insane. She's not doing this right. You guys are like, we gotta tell this girl she said whatever when she didn't get it right. Let me diffuse the lighting. Top. I think this is upside down. Okay, fine. I think this might be upside down. But you guys kind of see it. You guys see it. Like, yeah. Let's, like... see the vision. Okay. Kind of want to put it at an angle so I can see what's going on at all times. For what it's worth, I'll move the shape around. It looks like it. The light is shining on top, so this is definitely the top of the shape. It's at 160. This brown is supposed to be the soy sauce. So let me turn the cap on. I just want to double check something. Okay. Okay. And just checking the offset. The offset makes it like... It makes it like widen, I guess. It makes it like a whole. Had a lot planned. You ran some errands. Missed getting to the post office, surplus store, etc., etc. Came back and fallen asleep. Yeah. It feels like I still can't believe like time is kind of passing this quickly. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Do you guys see this? Yeah. Do you guys see this? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Do you guys see it? Okay. Do you see? Do you see? I'm sorry, I sound so excited. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see? Do you see it? Oh my gosh. You guys see what we just did? Okay. Hyperventilate. Here is my bowl. Here's my bowl. Okay, let me make it smaller or the sushi larger. Because this would be a really huge bowl of soy sauce. I'm like, I want to scream. Oh my gosh. Okay. Bowl of soy sauce. Oh my god. Okay. Are we seeing it? Are we seeing this? Ah! Okay, you guys. My bowl of soy sauce. Let me make this sushi like... I don't think sushi is this thick, no? Let me make the depth smaller. Ooh. Hyperventilate. Okay, you guys. Okay, so I don't know if this looks like sushi, but I have a bowl of soy sauce. Okay, should I change it? Okay, I think. Okay, I liked the pattern at first, but maybe we can have like the soy sauce. Okay, like maybe the bowl color should be like white. Like I think the bowls are traditionally white, right? So let me change the fill. Okay, so now you guys, now you see you can't call me crazy. Oh my god, my bowl of soy sauce, my piece of sushi. I don't even think sushi looks like this. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Ah, screaming. I'm sorry. Okay, let me stop screaming into the mic. I did it. Here is my bowl of soy sauce and something that could look like sushi. Clap for me. Clap for me right now. Like you gotta clap for me. Like this is okay. I need to save it as per Tara's suggestion. Control save. Wow, what a marvel, you guys. It worked. The cross-sectional shape, I can revolve it 360 to make it look like a liquid. And I think what I was missing was that the offset, instead of it coming from the left side, it needed to come from the right side. So yes, here is my soy sauce and sushi. I think the only thing missing is like maybe like chopsticks. What type of other sushi is there? Hold on. Maybe I can make another sushi because that's easier to make. So yeah. Do you guys eat sushi? What type of sushi do you guys like eating? So I can make another piece of sushi. Because I have the soy sauce here. So here is the soy sauce. Does this color look like so? I think so. It's like dark. It's not black per se, but it's really, really dark. So here's my white bowl. And my plate, or my sushi. But I think I'm going to make another sushi. I'm going to make like another sushi. Like, bro, I am like shookington, like, damn. Sorry. Sorry. I'm like, whoa. How do you do that? Okay, you guys. I'm gonna make a sushi. I'm gonna make another sushi piece. It's gonna be, you know how I'm looking at photos of sushi. Okay, I like spicy tuna and shrimp crab rolls. Okay, what is a spicy tuna sushi piece? What does that look like? Let me search it up. Okay, let me go to Pinterest, because Pinterest has good photos of food, I think. Pinterest. About to ruin our friendship. Oh my god. I made the sushi. Okay. Okay. We're making DC the Purple Diva. She likes spicy tuna and shrimp and crab rolls. Okay. So, actually, let's search up. What does a crab roll look like? Okay. Okay, so it looks like white rice on the outside, tuna on the inside, sometimes people put like avocado in the center, and then some sort of like seaweed is on the inside. Okay, so this is what spicy crab roll looks like. Okay, let me look up spicy tuna roll. Spicy tuna. I'm about to ruin our friendship. Okay. So seaweed, it looks like on the outside. Tuna or spicy tuna on the inside. Okay, bet. We can do it. Si se puede. So, we're going to make another piece of sushi. We're going to make another piece of sushi. So, what are we talking about? Netflix raising its prices to $20 a month. Who's gonna pay for Netflix? At this point, I feel like streaming services are gonna have to like decide what they're gonna do, because we're coming at the price point that people can't really, afford it. Let me change the title of the stream real quick. Perfect. So let me go ahead and I think I'm gonna actually make the crab roll. So what we need rice on the outside. We just need rice on the outside, fish on the inside. So let me go ahead. I'm about to ruin our friendship. Wow. I think I know how to make this kind of easily. So let's go ahead and make a square. I'm about to ruin our friendship. So we need like this shape. I'm wondering if it's supposed to be hollowed out or not. Actually, yeah, I think maybe it's supposed to be like the stroke of it, and I think this is supposed to be. So the next thing I need is I need to fill it with rice. So there's like a coating of seaweed on the outside, and then there's rice on the inside. And then you need like tuna on the inside. So I have made sushi, soy sauce, and now I'm going to make a request. So somebody has requested I think I'm going to make the crab roll. It's whichever one has like the seaweed on the outside is the one that I'm about to attempt. And then on the inside, I need it to be pink. Like some sort of like fish color. Like this color. Yeah. Something slightly pinkish. Okay. Great. So I have made the soy sauce. I made something that I thought was sushi. Child. And now I'm actually making I think crab roll. It's the one where they have like the seaweed on the outside. And I think I should make this to be a little bit bigger, right? Bra. Okay, you guys. So the next thing I want to do is I wanted to have like a softer look to it. You know? Like not too... This one was kind of harsh. I think that's why these lines are like this. Oh, I wonder if that's how I would be able to change it. Oh, so I guess if I tweak... Bro, Netflix is $20 to listen. Okay, first of all, welcome Olivia Rose. Yes, listen, I literally saw this alert because you guys know I don't be paying for on Netflix. Somebody else got that shit on their card. I saw this alert that came up that said Netflix, just so you know, come like I think it's like February, end of February, March. This is about to raise to 19.99 cents. I was like, yee. And then I saw that, and I went to the internet and found out that other people had received this alert too. And Netflix has announced that they will now be raising their subscription price up to $20. I think this is one of their subscription prices, right? Fill me in. Netflix is about to raise their prices up to $20 a month. And so as I was cackling about this, and I was wondering how this was possible in this economy, you guys, I am also making 3D sushi. So I am making a request. DC the Purple Diva said that she likes crab rolls and shrimp rolls and spicy tuna. So I think I'll be making crab rolls. And I looked up a photo on Pinterest, and like it depends on who makes it, but like this is the one where the seaweed is on the outside. So let's go ahead and see if this will work, because I made the bowl of soy sauce and that took me like a minute. Bro, I don't know. Is it $20 for the standard bracket? Because the alert that I saw, I have to check the account, the type of account. Listen, yeah, okay, Karen Palm, I know we had paused, but yeah, is Netflix going bankrupt? Because like originally they raised all that money and they started raising prices because they were like, oh, we need to make this original content. And then Tyra Rose was like, y'all make mid content. Most of the content is mid. You see, I think one of Netflix's biggest mistakes is they pushed out independent filmmakers. They were like, oh, we're going to use independent filmmakers to get all this interesting work that had to be good enough to qualify for like top tier, you know, put that in quotation mark, quote unquote, top tier film festivals. But like, child, like, at some point, I believe, like, you know, a couple years ago, they stopped kind of allowing a lot of pitches from independent filmmakers, which was how actually a lot of people really liked Netflix, is because they had a lot of interesting original content that was, you know, diversified and cool, that they could also apply some financing to. And then, of course, as they got larger, you know, they were like, we're not accepting pitches from you people. And I feel like that was a small downfall of Netflix in terms of getting like interesting content. But yeah, I'm wondering if Netflix is going bankrupt. Yeah, I'm wondering if Netflix is going bankrupt, or if they have to significantly increase the price of Netflix just to continue to sustain themselves now that they're not raising as much money as they are anymore. But it comes back to the original point. Like, does Netflix create that type of content? Like, do you make that type of content, though? I feel like, are we not paying the price of cable? Like, are we not paying the price of cable, you guys? Like, I said we. Y'all are like, it's not me. Olivia Rose is like, may I get some spicy tuna, by the way, and some wasabi? Ooh, okay. She said, nah, we bootlegging. Nah, we bootlegging. Okay, let's try and render this. And let's see what is given. Okay. Okay. These are the purple diva. You about to see. Yes. I'm disgusted. Olivia Rose said, don't worry, I'm on my way to Regal Cinemas right now with my iPad. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. Don't let the FCC knock your like, but for real though, Olivia, like, send me the link. Send me the link. Okay, this is what I was also going to talk about. And there's this live stream that I never did because I wanted to talk about like Spider-Man No Way Home. And it was around the time where like a lot of people were talking about like cinemas and like, mid-market films and independent films. Like, they don't get they are not even almost allowed to essentially get into theaters for distribution because theaters are not making a lot of money. And they're like, oh, nah, we're just going to see if we can broker deals with large contracts. Like, the big five, I've talked about this before. So Columbia Pictures, Walt Disney Pictures, Warner Media, it's like Paramount Pictures, and then I think I'm missing one. It's like Walt Disney, Paramount, Columbia, Warner Media, and I think I'm missing one. So like, essentially, what can happen sometimes at these theaters is like, they will boot smaller or mid-market or small independent films, like, budget 10 million below or like less than 50 million or less than 80 million. They'll boot it off the schedule just so that they can play like, Spider-Man or like Iron Man, et cetera, et cetera. And so some people were just, I was thinking about that, but obviously some people around that time were like, oh, nobody wants to watch like Martin Scorsese. And that's when I made this claim where I was like, I feel like we are not in the age of director. Like, you know what I mean? We're in the age of good stories. Like, you are really competing with content. Like, nobody cares anymore. I'm sorry. Like, and it's not that some people can't be good directors. It's just like, we need screenwriting. Like, we need good screenwriting. Screenwriting is what you will need to be able to do well in order to compete in this cinema market. So I was going to talk about this. I was literally going to talk about like how I almost feel like streaming services might be better spaces to view like larger films, like films that you will have access to versus like films that need the distribution and need the eyeballs. But obviously we're in a panini, so I haven't been to the movie theater for a minute. But I feel like theaters were one of the few places that I probably would have discovered art, like new like stories. Isn't that how like, and that's how I feel like we've gotten a lot of interesting stuff. I forgot where I discussed this. Did I ever post it? I don't know. I think it might have been in some live stream somewhere. I'm not sure. Yeah, I know. I talked about this. I did talk about this. I'm forgetting where. I think I've talked about this 3 times. Probably one in a video I never posted, one in a script that I wrote for a live that I never went live on, and then I know one live or video I specifically talked about this. We got some really good movies. Parasite wasn't the budget less than 10 million? Like I feel like I've discovered some really, really good pieces of work in theaters that I probably like, that I want to see in theaters. I want to see in a big screen or like in a space where like the hardware has been retrofitted to be shown in the best quality as possible. I would say, like, for huge movies, they have a little bit more leeway to go to streaming in certain ways and still get insurmountable, like, views versus, like, you're trying to debut, you're trying to let people experience your art on a big screen. And I feel like that's a really great place to discover, like, independent or mid-market work. And mind you, mid-market is not small. Like, a film that would be considered mid-market today, like Chronicles of Narnia, Parasite is like an independent, lower budget film. I was gonna say Paranormal Activity. That shit was like less than, I think, $2 million, and I think came out to be one of the largest franchises. So, is Fast and Furious mid-market? I think maybe when it started, it could have been mid-market. Like, there are a lot of films that I feel like we would never get today, like ever, like a way that you would be able to make a splash. You would never be able to get something like that. I'm not procrastinating, DC the Purple Diva. Okay, let's make her sushi. So while I think about this and make some sushi, you guys keep chatting. Because I'm going to read your comments. Okay, so in order to make this correct, I think the depth is right. I think this is a good... No. The depth should be a little bit bigger. I think sushi is a little like that. Sushi is like a little blockier. And then I think bevel. This is what I'm about to do. Okay. You guys see? Do we see the vision? Okay. Do you see the Purple Diva? I made you your sushi. Does this look like sushi? A little bit? So like the seaweed, the rice, and then the tuna. No. It's not the tuna, no. It's crab. So this looks like crab. A little bit. Boom. Okay, in the soy sauce. Yo, I am so... You guys see, like, I'm like cheesing right now. And this is like a big chunk of, like... This is like a big chunk of sushi. So this should be able to hold you over. This is the Purple Diva. This should be able to hold you. So, this is my crab roll. Oh my god. I feel like I should make a plate or something. But yes, this is the crab roll. I'm wondering if I could, like... let's see the width. Yeah. It's, like, thick. Actually, let's reduce the width. Let's increase it a little bit. No. It needs to be like a little bit. I also feel like I'm sure I could change the lighting on this. Like, let's make the intensity higher, like that. Let's diffuse the light. Okay. It looks kind of... Yeah, so the light, I guess, is coming from the top right. The height or the softness. Okay. Hyperventilate. Listen, I did it. Okay, wait. Tyra Rose would say, save your work. Q. So let me Control S. So yes, here is a crab roll. I only made one piece, but this is a big piece. This is a big piece, chow. Okay, so let me make wasabi. How does... I guess it comes out as like a... It comes off like a... Maybe like... a tube, maybe? I'm trying to think of like... wasabi on like a plate. Like, would wasabi go in a bowl? Okay, wait, yeah. Let me make a bowl. Let me make a miniature bowl of wasabi. So It should be small because wasabi is really spicy. And then actually, Olivia, what would you like the bowl, like what would you like the plate of the wasabi? Like, is there a color that you would like? Like, I know wasabi is green, but we can like change the color of like your bowl. There was like this one pattern. It looked like, there's this one pattern that I didn't go with. It was this. So like, this was the bowl that I originally had thought of. And actually, let me just go ahead and change the inside because wasabi is like green. Okay. Hyperventilating. Okay, let's pick some wasabi. Wasabi is like, I think it's like a green. It's like a like pastel. It's like kind of like a palish-ish. It's not so bright. It's not like pesto. It's like this. It's like maybe like a agree. Okay. Great. Okay, let me read some comments. So I'm wondering, like, so this is like wasabi. I'm wondering if I can like, I want to know, like, can I change the texture of just the inside? Because if so, I kind of want to like change the material so that it looks kind of like, let's see. Like it looks like you like it was like squirted into. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me do control. Okay. Okay. Let me move this in front. So it's in front. Okay. So it has some wasabi here. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Control save, child. Control save. Yes. Okay, I did. Okay. So you were not here, Olivia, but there was another request. So I made Saturn as per request from somebody in the audience by the name of Tyra Rose. All right, let me go ahead and read you guys' comments. So where we left off in the conversation was, I was like, can people pay for Netflix? Like, for real, can people pay for Netflix? Because $20 in combination with like a HBO Max, in combination with like maybe like a Disney Plus, or like if they bundled it like a Hulu. And I have friends, like, we like split like payments. We like choose which one we're gonna pay. So let's read your comments. Not on entertainment, only I have Apple Care. Ooh. Olivia Rose said, don't worry, I'm on my way to that. Cameron Palm said, I pay like $60 to $65 a month in subscriptions now. It's actually ridiculous. Amazing Trump said, the original Netflix had such great content, series, and movies from independent and known production studios. They literally erased them off of their platform. That's what I was talking to, that one live stream that we did last week, talking about like creators and stuff, and how like people will literally just be lying to creators like, oh, I'll get you a pitch meeting with Netflix. I'm like, that is not how that works. That is not how that works. Not now, not nowadays. Like, you have to know somebody. You have to be white. Like, you got to be talking about Hype House to get those sort of meetings, because there are really talented people that like Netflix will not even have meetings with. They won't even have meetings with them anymore. All right. So Yeah, I did. Yeah, I can remember. I'm trying to remember that. Olivia Rose, I don't know, slaps Zendaya on something. I don't care if it was made in 3D in front and center. Yeah. Cameron Palm said some of these films money launder. Karen Palm said some of these films money laundering because why they cost $500 million and look like they were shot on an iPhone 5C. Olivia Rose said, remember the hype for the Hannah Montana movie? Oh my gosh, that's really good. You're super talented. Ah! Thank you. Olivia Rose said, I still would have been impressed even if you just photoshopped a goldfish on a picture of rice. I'm so dead. Olivia Rose said, I also love your laugh, so I'm leaving these comments on purpose. Oh my god. Thank you. Amazing Tribe said, WWE and Disney Plus have an agreement to do business together, as I said last year. Watch between Disney Plus, Disney, Stephanie Makeover, Dwayne Johnson, Nick Khan, and other investors shall purchase WWE. Olivia Rose said, we eat wasabi from the floors. I'm fine with the green behind it to emulate bathroom tiles. Oh, thank you. Material girl! Oh my gosh. Your excitement about the sushi design Saturday. Listen. It's like when Tyra was like, oh, make Saturn. I was like, but now that I've done this cross-sectional shape for the bowl, I think I know how to make a complete 3D shape. So I think I would also have to make a cross section of a sphere. And so in 2D, that would be like 1/4 of a circle. So I think if I did it that way, I think I would be able to get a full sphere. But I think the Saturn looks fine. You can't see the back. But yeah, and the one ring. Some of these like food 3D objects are kind of cute. It's like, oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, thank the chef. Oh my god. If I just like drew a hat on top of my head top, like, bro. And he's trying to say, Olivia Rose, did you eat the ice cream? Oh my goodness. I love HBO Max, not the app, and Hulu. HBO, okay, listen, that's another thing. Hulu, like, and people have talked about, like, how is it that they programmed that app? How did they program that app? Because the experience is not doing what I want it to do. Let's move the sushi front and center, chief. Front and center. Nah, y'all have to see this food. Like, I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. I'm not going to lie. I honestly didn't think anybody was going to watch it this far. So, I was going to make an during one of my, like, screaming sessions, I was definitely going to, like, shut down OBS and claim that my Wi-Fi went out. For sure. So we all got very lucky today. We all got extremely lucky today. Cameron Palm said, not me, but Amazon Video is good as well. Oh yeah, Amazon has been catching up with some of their entertainment pieces. They've been quietly, they're like, okay, y'all don't want to work with certain people. Okay, we're just gonna select, buy, license. In fact, we could count, I'm not sure, but like Amazon has been picking up a lot of like black, like screenplays and films. I've been noticing like they've been piloting, or they're like, oh, we're going to be piloting this from a lot of like black creators, screenwriters, directors, filmmakers, etc., showrunners, etc. Henry Palm says, like, I think they're trying to have us pay for cable, but in multiple services. And it's not possible. You know what these services are going to have to do at some point? They're going to have to, like, figure it out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're going to have to figure out how they're going to bundle this, just because they know that we know that inflation is up 6% and we can't exactly afford to do entertainment purchases like we used to. So I think they're gonna have to figure it out. They have to fight amongst themselves for what it is they want. Olivia Rose said, "Now I did not say all that." Winter says, "Kenra, you are right." Winter says, "They're definitely trying to make us pay for cable, but in multiple services." Winter said, "The sushi is kawaii." Carrie Palm said, "Can you make a T-Rex on a bicycle, child?" Okay. I know you're joking. Yeah, because like so what I had done originally, and I'm sure maybe I could do some sort of like, so originally on the circle shape, when it was in a 2D shape, I made a gradient to make it look like Saturn, like to make it look kind of like Saturn-ish. But then when the material, the color didn't take the way that I wanted it to, so I changed the material. At first it was like a moon crater, and then Tara was like, this is kind of like moon, like it looks like a moon. And so I was like, oh, let me look for something that has grains, like grainish texture, so wood. And that's how we got this. And then I made the ring and then put it at a diagonal angle and came to that. So somebody said T-Rex on a bicycle. We could try out a bicycle. Okay. So now we're making like play objects, like household. Is a bike a recreational object? So like a bicycle. So let me make another artboard. This will be my food artboard. So any other sushi that I make, I'll add it to this one. Okay, let me add a new artboard. Let me move my head. Ooh. Okay. Let me move my head over here. And let me just draw a square. And let's move in. Oh, wait. Let's so if we're making a bicycle, let me just copy and paste it. So we will be trying to make a bicycle first and then go from there. So let's do Kenroy Palm. Okay. I am making a bicycle and maybe a T-Rex. Hey, question mark. And maybe a T-Rex, child. Okay. So how do I want to think about the shape? I want to think about the shape in pieces. So there are like, okay. Wow. I'm like thinking about like okay, so a bicycle has 2 wheels. Or actually, is this? It needs to be symmetrical, copy paste. So I know that there are 2 wheels on a bicycle. Then there is like some sort of like structure. Like there is like so on a bicycle, should I be using a line segment here? Actually, real quick, I want to test out what a line segment looks like. Okay, so let me look at some more comments. Can you make a T-Rex on a bicycle? Ciao. We'll start with a bicycle. Olivia Rose said, I like how you use the wood pan. Oh, thank you so much. DC the Purple Dude. Yes. Okay. Yes. Let me show you your sushi. Yes. Okay. Here is your crab roll. Seaweed on the outside, rice on the inside, crab on the inside. I made some wasabi sauce to go with the soy sauce, so we're gonna dip it. And dip it here. So, wee. We here. Cameron Palm said HBO paid a 6-year-old with graham crackers to design the most evil app. No, like, child. DC the Purple Diva said, I have both Netflix and Amazon. Winter says HBO has been picking up a lot of black shows and films. Oh, wait. Winter. Netflix and okay. Winter says they're going to merge. Watch. Who? Netflix and Amazon? So do y'all think that Netflix and Amazon are going to merge? DC the Purple Diva says, I have Prime, so the Amazon is part of the service. Winter says they will all merge. Oh, okay. They will all merge and pretend it's a new platform. Called cable. Called cable. Okay, and DC the Purple Diva says she doesn't have cable, though. Cameron Palm says HBO Max and Disney Plus together would be perfect. Winter says, can you make the sushi do the split? Yeah. Winter. Yeah. Bro. Where is Fedora? Fedora will be making some of these jokes. I know that y'all will be kicking in the comments. Oh, thank you. It goes hard. Winter said, rings for this wood. Girl. Amazing Tribe said HBO Max, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime Video, etc. use up far too much phone memory and external storage memory. Once apps update from the previous memory updates are now useless, still consume memory. It's like they'll have to think of some sort of like joint solution. Winter says, and that's why they will all merge. They're already doing it with cable TV. Did you guys see that YouTube has like a subscription option that's like $60 to $295? Like it ranges. It's like I think $60 to $295. And apparently it's like they said they even use words like DVR space, or like you can record a show for later. Like Cameron Palm says, if I got in a Netflix room, I would pitch a story about giraffe that learns to love after the messy divorce, the power of song. I'm so dead. Olivia Rose says, you make me want to post the drama videos I make, especially when you did the Sophia tapes. I was literally talking about that at the beginning of the stream, how like, I think I might alternate from like, there are some things that I've recorded that maybe I could be editing out the ums and ahs and check for continuity. I probably could, but I think I want to alternate maybe, or like every 2 videos, maybe the third video I can spend like a week or 2, maybe 3 weeks editing like a cute little idea. Like I was gonna make this one idea talking about like a situation around like the IRS doing an investigation because you committed like tax refund scams, you committed like tax fraud. Because I've been seeing all these funny screenshots about like, oh my God, the IRS is totally not going to ask me why I got like $156,000 refund when I made like $38,000 this year. And I thought that was really funny. But yeah. That Sophia Nerve video, there was something about like the day that I filmed it. I will distinctly remember it. And when I had come up with the idea, I was like, oh, I'm going to do it like I interviewed her, and obviously we can't meet, because something I also talked about, another reason why I'm practicing like 3D objects is because at some point I'm going to get into Blender. At one point this year, I would like to have one video where I change the complete background of my video, like where like I'm in the video, but there's a different background instead of just color. But I think I'm going to have to like I'm gonna have to do some sort of like 3D rendering of like space, and it might be a situation where I can't find like you can always get mocks or like kits where different people have already created backgrounds, but what if I have to modify it? And so how much work will this take? But I want to do it once. And so I feel like sometimes I wonder if that stopped me from trying to pursue different ideas, because I'm like, dang, like this was not necessarily my animation software of choice, but I feel like I can still play around with it and stretch the limits and have fun. And so that day that I was writing the Sophia Nur video, like I was like, oh, how are we gonna meet? And I was like, well, I don't have time to figure out how they meet in real life, because originally, it was supposed to be a play on the fact, those like, is it called MTV, like the videos where people talk about their lyrics with the yellow background? It was supposed to be like where they're sitting in an interview room. That was like the gag, like that was a part of the gag, like they're doing an official interview with somebody official, and obviously she's not a music artist, but I thought it was funny. I also was going to use this concept of an artist being interviewed for another artist at the time. I think it was going to be SZA, because I have this whole, listen, I hope SZA doesn't think I have beef with this girl, but like there has been something I've literally been writing about SZA for a while, and it's supposed to be like essentially a trilogy. Like it's supposed to start from like an interview to like she lies too much, she ended up in a jail cell, she's now in an interrogation, like and it's still, I'm still trying to see how I can do it. Because I want to change the background, but I know like I've done it once for like a video. I did it for like the Kelly Stamps video, and that was just 15 seconds. 15 seconds of footage. 15 seconds of footage. That shit came out to like 4 gigabytes. 4 gigabytes. So like rendering it alone, I think I can do it, and I'll probably like buy another hard drive, because I already have another hard drive that I have right now. But yeah, so that was my idea. Like, and so I was like, how do I do this? So when the Sophia thing came up, I was like, okay, no, quick. I was literally thinking to myself, I was like, quick. Think of like, how can you interview somebody where you two are not in the same physical location? And I was like, Zoom. And so I was like, okay, shit, I don't know how to simulate a Zoom call. Do I have to recreate the assets in like Adobe? Like, do I have to go back and create like the overlays? I got a few like blurry PNGs off like the internet, and then I just cut it out. I cut out the little pieces and literally reconstructed like the Zoom overlay in Final Cut Pro. Is it Final Cut Pro? It's the one that we would have on Adobe. And then I constructed the whole Zoom call. Like, when people like call like and the green and they're like da-da, like people answer the room. Like and not to talk about, I know I sound really excited. Wow, I sound really excited. I don't know. I think I'm just hyped. It's too late to be this hyped, but it's Saturday, so no problem. But literally, I was cackling. Like, I was just like, I was doing some research ahead of time, because I'm like, who the fuck is this girl? Also, the reason why I also made a video about this was because people in my real life had texted me, and they were like, yo, is this you? My name is not Sophia. It's kind of like a gag. My real name is not exactly Sophia. But people were really like, I could totally see you doing this shit. I could totally see you be like, these people are fucking stupid. And I just knew, like, after I talked to this one friend, and he was out in LA, and he told me this, and he was like, where are you right now? And I was like, I'm not in LA right now. And I was like, oh no, I have to make this video. I will never forget it. And I was trying to piece it together in my head top. You know what I mean? I was like, like Brain Blast, like on some Jimmy Neutron. Like I was like Patrick, like the sparks. Like I was trying so hard to think, like, how do I express how funny and how like lighthearted and how ridiculous almost this situation appears, And I put that shit out. I remember like, I remember I took like phone ratio specs because I wanted to test the video out on TikTok. And pretty much videos, it's not like I have like a viral video on like TikTok or anything, but I know that certain amount of views on like a TikTok video, I know that like maybe at least 1,000 or 2,000 people might see it. So once I saw the TikTok video do about like, I think 574 views, I was like, oh, I know people are going to see this shit. And so, yeah, at the time the video was already done. At the end of the day, I don't care about TikTok. I actually care about like YouTube more, just because I have space to test things out. And I also feel like there's no ROI. I feel like people be stealing too much on TikTok for me to... I don't know. We can talk about, like, theft of IP later, but, like, I don't really care. It's just, I feel like people might appreciate it more. I don't know. So, yeah. I made the video. I was trying to match the audio, the frequency to, like, when greens would pop up, and that shit took me 24 hours. Like, a full 24 hours. I think that Sophia Nur video was quite literally, like, 7 minutes, 34 seconds long. Every minute of footage took me, I would almost say, an hour. Like, figuring out everything, getting the assets properly, pre-production writing it, trying to vet the idea. A part of me was like, oh, should I edit the video first and put the overlays first and then film the video second? I was like, no. Film the video first and then try and do everything afterwards. That was literally one of the funniest, like, I cackle. Like, it makes me smile. I think, like, I can continue to write funny things, but, like, looking at the sunglasses, trying to do, like, the voice impersonations, and just the ridiculous of it all made me laugh. That was a lot, but I had to talk about that. The Sophia, and the only reason why I'm talking at length about this is also because, like, I think 2 days ago or something like that, 24 hours ago, something earlier, late this week, I had changed the video, that Sophia Nur video, so that if you're subscribed or if you come back, you see that video first. Because I feel like it made me smile and it made me laugh. And so I was like, oh, I hope somebody's like, what is going on here? I hope it makes somebody smile and laugh too. So that's why I'm just thinking about the process and, like, that feeling, like, you know what I mean? Where I'm just thinking about it and I just try to do it and see what comes of it. That made me laugh. So for the TurboTax one, I was literally thinking, like, I was trying to think of maybe someone, you know, you're talking to someone on H&R Block, or like you're talking to a tax consultant, or you get a phone call, you know what I mean? And so I'm just thinking about it and playing around with it. But yeah. So let me read. That was a lot. You guys are seeing inside my head. Like, you know what I mean? You guys are seeing inside of my head. You guys are really seeing inside of my head. So, like, you guys are, like, seeing my inner souls. Yeah. So we'll see. We shall see. Yes. Okay, so let me read you guys' comments. So talking about this Netflix, we feel Winter feels like they will all merge, and they're already doing it with cable TV. And Netflix is too expensive, and everything is too expensive for everybody to pay in this economy. Winter said you used to have so many cable to providers, and now there's like 4. Mm-hmm. Yes. And Winter says, like, it's going to be a monopoly with entertainment. Winter said, a bicycle has 6 lines, 2 circles. Thank you. So, my next 3D shape. So, I took a shape from my last board. So, let me take this piece of sushi so that we know where we've come. So, let me zoom out a little bit. And let's go ahead and post our sushi to the side so we know what we have been able to make. And yeah, we are going to be making a bicycle that Kenroy can ride into the sunset with. First, I'm deciding between using a rectangle or a line for the structure of the bicycle, but I need to check how this renders. So let's go ahead and extrude this, or maybe let me inflate it and see what it is giving. Inflate. Okay. It's kind of, it's straight. Okay. So probably not, it looks like a plane. So a line, this is so mathy. Do you guys see what we're doing? A line, if you try to make it into a 3D object, because a line is not 2D, would become a plane. So like a square, an example would be like a square, which is a 2D object. This is very mathy. Do you guys see? So I'm sure we could use this for something, or we can think about what this is giving. So this could be like a card, maybe. Actually, I kind of want to test out what is a rectangle if we extrude it and make it into a plane. What will it become? Because like we could even make, I don't know if this is cheeky, but like maybe later, because you know it's Lunar New Year, but like, you know, like a red card, like a Lunar New Year card, like a 3D Lunar New Year card. I think that could look really cool, but I can make that later. Let me choose the color red, and then let me make it into a plane. Like, does it? Okay. So this is what this looks like. So yeah, I'm just kind of like thinking to myself, how does this... So this is kind of what... I could totally do this. Okay. So this is kind of a card. Parts of me want to put words on it. Okay, let me put DZ the Purple Diva. I'm gonna put your name on one of these. So yeah, let me remove the 3D and I'll put like your name, because we've been having like, so let me like, I want to put like text and see what essentially is what I'm trying to test out here. So let me say like, I want to like, okay, yeah, actually, yeah, I'll say like, good luck. Great. So the only thing I need to do now is make sure that the size, and then I want to make it center, and then I actually probably want to change this to white. Actually, I want to have good luck in like gold. Maybe like a yellow. I don't think that'll show. Like a gold. Okay, great. So then I'm gonna group these. You know, like there are designs on like cards. There are designs on like, there are really beautiful designs on like Lunar New Year cards. So maybe you could put, I'll put like a white. Listen, you see how like I'm just thinking? Okay, so I'm gonna read you guys' comments in a second. So let me copy and paste. Let me zoom in. So I'll essentially create like a border like that. And I think this should be yellow. And then this should be invisible inside. And actually this should be like, okay. So, yeah. I kind of want to make a flower. Okay. No. Stop. Cue. Stop. Okay. So this is my little like good luck card that I will make. And so let me go ahead. No, we just need this. Oh wait, I made a mistake. I know what I made a mistake. I'm supposed to group these items. Great. Perfect. Ah! Do you guys see this? This looks like a GTA like I feel like what are we doing? What are we doing? Like what are we making? Bro, this is like, oh, I feel like I don't think I can export like 3D objects on here, but like this is totally, you know those icons that like rotate? Like this is something I could just see like just rotating. Okay, so here's your good luck card. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna move it. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna keep it on this one, on this page, just because like this is where we'll be working. So this is your, oh my gosh, your happy lunar new year card, DC. And so let me move it next to your sushi. Okay. Y'all about to be like, listen, Q, we going to bed. It's Saturday. All right, let's continue talking. So let me increase my view here, and then let's continue. Perfect. So let me move my head. Why am I smiling like this? Like, let me move my head top. So yeah, we're gonna have like the sushi. We're gonna have it like over here, and then I'm gonna move my head over here. Perfect. So a bicycle. So I was testing out if a line, how that would look inflated. Actually, how does this look inflated real quick? Let me just double check how the line looks, if it will be inflated. Yeah, so the line looks like a plane. So let's try out a, because we'll have like the handlebars, right? So these will be the wheels. I'll hollow them out. You know, in bicycles they have like the lines and everything. That'll be like, we can put, those are details. But I want to test and make sure, I want to test out essentially like the rods. Like how does that metallic, we don't need to get crazy. Let me choose a color. Let me choose like this kind of blue so I can see it. And then let me do a test render and let's test it out. I might need to inflate it actually. Let's inflate this. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is a rectangle. So I want like the rods to be okay, you guys are giving me tips. Where the black triangle for the rack would be a 3-4-5 ratio triangle. Okay. Okay. So a triangle or a rectangle with a right angle triangle on the back and front. Okay. Or a back triangle for the back wheel would be a 3-4-5 ratio angle. So the rectangle in the middle. So 2, 3, 4, 5 triangles. So there are two ways that we can do the wheels. We can have either two traditional circles. And I think when you say the triangle, you're talking about like the metal construction that attaches off of a wheel. I think that's what we're also talking about here. So let me go ahead and let me quickly pull a reference. So bicycle. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the 3-4-5 triangle. Okay, I see what you're saying. So we need a 3-4-5 triangle that we can use as like. This could also be not what you're saying, but the shape that you're talking about does look like the main like contraption, like that big part that is needed. So yeah, let's go ahead and get that shape, and let's move our triangle and our line out of the way. And then star tool. Is there? I'm pretty sure I can make a star into a triangle. So let's move this out of the way. Yeah, can you, let me fill this in. I just need to be able to see the shapes. So let me go ahead. Okay. So all I need to do, let me go ahead and pull. So I pulled it up on my phone, but actually let me, bicycle. So I can make sure that I make the 35-degree. I just want to make sure I tilt it the right way. So let me go ahead and paste an image of a bike. You see, but why does it look like that? Let me paste. Let me find another photo. Rock the boat, rock the boat, do do do. Rock the boat. Okay, I have a standard image. Where is it? See, what incarnation? Okay. All right. So, you see, about to piss me off. Where's my triangle? Where's my bicycle? So, actually, let me just go ahead and like, I don't have time for this. Let's go ahead and let me pull up. Rock the boat. Rock the boat. All right. Okay. Perf. So let me go ahead and save this. Okay. Actually, I feel like I've kept y'all on for 4 hours. Y'all. Let me actually get to the bottom of you guys' comments. And then we'll pick up. Yeah, we'll pick up. So let me like... Okay. A trapezoid structure. Thank you so much. A trapezoid. So we need like a sort of trapezoidal structure, as we can see here. Another way we can get close to this is a 3-for-5 triangle. Thank you so much, Olivia, for the geometry. Geometry. Okay, I'm gonna read all of you guys' comments, and then I feel like I want to let you guys go and like eat food. Ciao. Okay. I've gotten to it. Merge Disney Plus and HBO Max would be perfect. Honestly, I'm surprised. I almost think like, I guess the reason why they cannot acquire or do some sort of like, I guess the reason why they're not allowed to do some sort of like merger is just because it'll then be classified as some sort of, I don't know, monopoly. Because I'm actually kind of surprised, like HBO Max and Disney, or just like that, like parts of, you know, whoever owns HBO Max has not conquered. Okay. Let me go ahead. Okay, so bicycle has like 6 lines, 2 circles. Olivia Rose said a trapezoid structure. And we see the trapezoid here. Yes, come on, Scholar! Come on, Scholar, Olivia! There needs to be a Disney Plus, Disney Hulu streaming network bundle, BOGO deal. I agree. What you said, LMFAO, not the wee for a Japanese item. Wow. Yeah. Bon appetit, babes. Oh my god. Oh, Netflix, Amazon, Hulu will merge, but it will be a private merger. So they'll introduce it as a one-stop shop for your favorite shows. So it'll just be like a host server. Olivia Rose said, "Oh, that metaverse Minute Maid meals." Winter said, "If she was listen, what are y'all on? Y'all are funny." Carrie's mom said, "Why don't we have a story about humans who are placed on Why don't we have a story about humans who are placed on and Winter said, record for later. Like, we aren't all streamers. I will record the show on my own. Fuck out of here, free. I'm here for fun. We must have joy." Yeah, I saw somebody say, like, listen, all that murder shit, y'all better figure that out. I'm here for the entertainment. That's what somebody said. They were like, y'all better figure that out. $20, you better figure that out. That's, like, not on me. That's not on me. That's not something I can help you with. If you need $20, I can't help you, but you need to figure it out. Cameron Palm said, "There should be a story where humans are treated as animals on a foreign planet and either zoos or farms are eaten, but they don't know who will be eaten or how to escape." Okay, Penroy. Okay. Interesantes. I'm going to repeat that again. There should be a story where humans are treated as animals on a foreign planet, either zoos or farms, and are eaten, but they don't know who will be eaten or how to escape. Oh my god. Oh, thank you, Winter. Wendy said, "Just do the idea to the best of your ability, and you can always revamp it." Olivia, bon appetit. Bro, I am loud. Like, it's 10:30. Like, I need to chill. Y'all are making me excited. Like, y'all are making me, like, hype. It must be the good luck. Because, Diva, she got, like, the good luck card. When he said, "It's a slight clinking because you're very passionate about this as a video and I'm here for it. I'm dead." I feel like there's something about, like, there's just something about people. There's something about, like, situations that just, like, make me think. I'm just like, dang, like, wow, we live in life like this. This is amazing. Amazing Tribe said, "This pertains to my above comment. The bundle deal / BOGO deal cost should be $58.99 per month. That a fair pricing for all great content and more to come of series, movie, documentaries, etc." Yeah, how much did cable cost? I think what did my legal guardian used to pay for cable? Was it not $120? Like, was it not $120 like for cable? And then, of course, you then had to get internet, but then it changed because people were like, "I don't want cable, I just want internet." But then internet companies will be like, we will have to charge you a lot of money, even if you're not getting cable. Because some of the cable companies also own the same company that would also distribute internet service. Olivia Rose says, "You should do that IRS video, like the IRS integrating." Listen. Were you here when okay. There was literally this person. Should I be saying this? Okay, wait. No. Come on. Trying to evade taxes. Like, literally trying to evade taxes. This, like, one creator was literally trying to evade taxes and was like, "Oh, I don't want to give, like, a W-9. And I'm like, and we were all like, that's not possible. Like, that is literally not, that's impossible. Like, as long as you do deals with companies in the United States, any payment over $600, you have to have like a paper trail. And it doesn't even matter if you have a paper trail, but because to be honest, like Cameron said, like the IRS, when it comes to like poor people, lower socioeconomic entities, like you definitely, they said we don't have enough money, but we have enough to get an audit on your shit. And so it's literally a debacle. Like, people really don't be paying their taxes, and they think that the IRS won't catch them. I think that's the thing that like really trips me up. So that's really funny. I'm gonna write that down. Be like interrogating influencers and public figures on their PPP loans and crypto scams, like imitating Kim for MILF coin or Trisha for her fake skin. I'm gonna screenshot this shit. Screenshot. Olivia Rose, bro. If I use this, you are literally gonna be a co-writer. So I'm gonna put you in the credits. I love geometry. Trapezoid. Come on, trapezoid. Come on, Scholar Olivia. Or a rectangle with a right angle triangle on the back and front. Yeah, it's no problem. Can you see the purple there? Olivia Rose says, or the back triangle. The back will be 3:5 ratio angle. Okay, yes. And the trapezoid like rods. Yes. So yes, we will be doing this. And then on a bicycle, they have like these two. So I think I know how I'll be able to do these two things. Here, we'll make the trapezoid first. Don't rock the boat. Aaliyah? I don't know. I sometimes I see Sloan. I know who you. I feel like I've seen this person before. Wow, I didn't know my shorts was displayed. Okay. All right. Okay. So I've gotten to the end of the comments. Oh my god, I started this stream 3 hours ago. Y'all, let me go ahead and let me go ahead and let's go to my OBS software. I'm dead. Okay. Cable is monopolizing our money. Cable nowadays is like $140 to $180, not including extras per month. Internet nowadays is like $78, $84, if not more per month. It's expensive. Yeah, like it's very expensive. And then you think about phone, and then some phone companies, they want to also bundle like streaming or like bundle internet, and it literally comes out to almost $100. Olivia Rose said, "Oh, MG, thank you, but don't worry, you're just gonna be my YouTube bestie as I figure out my channel, girl." Oh my god. So I think I'm gonna stop there. 3 hours. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if I kept you here overnight? Please. I'm gonna let you guys go and eat some or drink some tea and chill out. This has been another one of my tapes. Thank you so much for making. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's look at what we have accomplished. Let's look at what we have accomplished. Let's look at what we have accomplished. So, we started tampering with some buttons. I tried to make a cabinet. And then I was like, oh wow, this could kind of look like sushi. This kind of looks like something like that. And then I tried to make a chopstick. And then I was like, oh, we have to make some more sushi. And then I made a Saturn, planet. This was discovered by Tyra Rose. As we can see, the NASA discovery name is called Saturn. Sam Levinson has issues. W Vogue L, yes, he has issues. So that was the first page. And then I was like, okay, we have to make some more sushi. So now I was like, I need to make some soy sauce in a bowl. So we did that with a cross-sectional shape that we were able to, when converted and revolve around like the Z-axis, we were finally able to get a bowl of soy sauce for the sushi. So yes, I made DC the Purple Diva. She said that one of her favorite sushis is like a crab roll. So I have crab on the inside, seaweed on the outside, and rice around the crab. And then Olivia, she's like, we need some wasabi. So we have some wasabi for the kid. We have some wasabi here. And then, actually, I want to make so it's closer to the bowl. Boop. And then we know that it's Lunar New Year. So I was like, okay, DC the Purple Diva needs like a good luck card to come with this order, just because we're almost done with Lunar New Year, and so it wouldn't be right. So here is DC the Purple Diva, her good luck card. There's money inside. And then another crab roll. And now, or to be continued, I'm going to be making a bicycle and possibly a T-Rex. We'll see, y'all. But we'll start with the bicycle. So, this has been another one of my tapes. We have talked about Netflix. We have talked about Netflix raising its price. We talked about... Oh, chopsticks? Oh, yes, we'll make chopsticks. We'll also make some chopsticks. For sure. And actually, I think we're going to make some more sushi. I think, like, when I make the bicycle... We'll like, keep making food. We'll keep making food. Literally, we're going to be making, like, pancakes. So, have a good rest of your evening, you guys. Have a good night, and I will see you in another one of my tapes.